you draw a horizontal line on the reference. So you see, okay, hold on, give me a sec. Let me share screen. Let me share
Oh, so
screen.
you
Okay,
compare with other points.
shush, wait. Okay, see. Okay, I'm gonna show you, right? Okay, you see,
Huh?
when you do it here, okay, and then you translate it
I thought
here.
the earlier one was like the last for today.
Okay, you see, when you do it here, shut up, Kuya. When you do
Ay,
it
hello.
when you do it here and then you transfer it here, okay, because
Yeah.
this thing is bigger, this drawing is bigger, you have to mentally enlarge it. So yes, you have to mentally enlarge it because they are not the same size. You see, this thing to here is not the same size. You see, it's supposed to be bigger, but you see, if you compare this one and this one, it's not the same size. But okay, they are not the same scale. Okay, wait, hold on. They are not the same scale. No,
Hammer
but
lizard.
they are the same. They are the same shape. You see, so
Look at that motherfucker. I like him.
when you translate here to here,
I'm gonna
here
raise the
to
roof.
here
I like the little
here
guy with the axe down
to
there.
here, you have to make it slightly bigger here, because it's not the same scale. And then, if you're having problems to judge between here and here, you draw a horizontal line. You look at the shape. This is a shape, okay? So you implement that shape here. You see, you implement that shape here. Around, it should be around this big. Probably this big, yeah. That's how you translate it into here. You draw from left to right if you're having problems from up to down. Then you see here's a rectangle, right? So when you translate it here, it's not a square. This is a square already from the one you did. It's actually a rectangle, so it's slightly up.
Ready up.
And then like there is like, a negative space here. So this is how it will work.
Thank you for the ghost hit, Blair. Thank you.
Yeah. Based on what you did. Okay, here a bit of space here, then here, you have to like tune it once a while. So once a while you have to check. Okay, here, if you're already sick of doing this part, take a break from that part. Look at another section. Here. You see, what you did was this rib cage is in front of the waist, so that's a mistake already. So it should have been. Wait, hold on. It should have been around here. And then the boobies, draw a line down from the boobies. The boobies should intersect with the lower waist. Then here, and then here. And then here, you are looking at the shape. You're not just looking at the lines. What you're doing is you're looking at the lines. Ignore the lines for a bit. The lines is to help you isolate the individual space, because I'm asking you to look at shapes. I'm not asking you to look at lines. The lines are a guide. You are supposed to isolate them, quarantine them, and then observe the shape. So make sure that the shapes align when you upscale it over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, all that. But is there anything left, or am I back to what I'm doing?
Just go back to what you did. But make the necessary tweaks that I mentioned.
I will.
Good. You're progressing, like you're already doing better than what you did before. So just continue.
Is Vulcan Sensei doing a good job or not? Kuya.
No, it's doing alright. I mean, it's really up to Jinx, man.
Oh yeah, and I wasn't asking about whether or not Jinx was getting it or not, but.
Oh, yeah. I know what he means now. Okay, Kuya, here, look, this one. This is the new version. So what I tried to do is like,
I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember the last one that you showed me? I wasn't happy with it because it was all over the place. Now this one is more simple, see? So the perspective wise, okay, what I can do is because the plane of faces is very important. So the perspective here is that you can see the plane of faces in the foreground.
Yeah.
The plane of faces here. And then you will see like this is Tama preparing for a battle pose, and then you see the composition is like it works.
Lighting
like,
is gonna be a nightmare in that one, I think.
no, lighting is not gonna be.
Lighting would be
because
easy because everything is pretty much dark.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what will
okay.
illuminate is over here, here, and then like here a bit because like they carry a lamp, right? Ghost. What I planned for Ghost to do is I wanted Ghost to like wear the Watcher costume and float and like have this very cool lighting, like windy type of cloak.
Yeah, the
Okay.
actual Watcher is actually an empty cloak with just lanterns in it.
Yes. So that's
it's
why
neat.
Ghost will be here wearing the Watcher cloak. I think that would be cool.
Should Ghost have a glow effect in that, Kuya?
Oh, it's really up to Haven.
I should glow in the dark.
It depends, right? Because like the main problem is that you put most of the lighting onto the focus point. So let's just say like the focus point is around here because this is where the main character Tama. Ghost is also a main character, don't get me wrong, but the main character Tama and also
I'm
like,
the main character.
Well, the main focus is like here,
I
and then
know,
slowly your
I
eyes move. Yeah. So like the lighting will be stronger here. Ghost will glow in the dark, but it will not be as bright as the main subject.
Ghost has 4? Did not know that.
Care package being delivered.
Turn off my PC first. I'm gonna.
You know how many iterations I have to go through because like.
Is Mira there?
Bye bye. See ya. Sabi.
Preparing.
Uh-huh.
I would imagine
Okay,
quite a
guys,
few.
say hi for me.
Yep.
Cause the biggest problem of doing this piece is that I want to show because like I wanted to show the monster and the characters at the same time. I didn't want to just show their backs, so like I will show like their side. So like this one here would probably like you see a bit of the side face here, the face here. They'll be facing here, but then the eyes will be facing there. And this one is like just.
What did you settle on the lighting for the monster? Like, how does he glow?
Shotgun bolt here.
Okay, how does he glow? Let me show you.
What are you intending? Because I mean, usually they give it like a fiery red, but like
Okay.
there are different thoughts on how the Dragon King should glow.
When after I've done the line art and everything, I'll update. I'll ask you about it. Cause we can discuss about it.
Okay.
Cause I didn't know that the Dragon King glows differently. I thought there's only like one glow.
Yeah, I think he might only glow when he's like exploding or shooting fire, but I'm not sure about that.
I would. Okay, cause this is like a pre-battle where everyone is getting in position. Like,
How long
like,
is this
Titan
delayed,
Blazing-
Basu? I think I just read this when I started talking, so probably about that. It's actually not that bad anymore.
Might be something good this way.
Sorry, go on, Vulcan.
Oh no, fine. It's like how everyone's getting positions, and then like for example, tiger when they like hunt on their prey and then they're confronting their prey, they're gonna growl like grrr, and then like slowly get into position. So that you see.
I think
a bit
he
of, like,
growls.
flame
I'm not even
from
sure
the-
if he growls.
No, Dragon King doesn't growl, but like the flame will slowly start to ignite, like slowly from the side of the face, and then like the body, the main core, yeah. So it's gonna be like a very like shaky.
Okay.
Grandpa put me lamb to them, so happy. Ma, その それは近すぎよ。あと。
Close.
Bro, I don't speak English. I don't speak Japanese.
You don't speak English. young, you're not dumb, you're just young.
Watch yourself.
Oh jeez. Shut it.
Enemy shield. Reloading.
Those I am loving this character.
Reloading.
I'm glad to give you something that's not super difficult.
I'm
fun to
just
do.
glad it's not. It's not anime.
Find more non-anime stuff.
Reloading.
That was the last.
Hi, Chicky.
Hey, Vulcan.
Oh yeah, my Valorant, I quit Valorant.
I know. What? I just saw you a couple of days.
My friend. Wait.
No,
Caught in
listen
4K.
to me first, okay? No, listen to me first. I gave my account to Wade,
Who?
Okay.
my friend. No, are you serious? I haven't touched Valorant in like almost a week. You guys have to believe me.
Hold on, why are you being
That-
so stressed about it?
Vulcan, I don't have
No,
to
because
believe
I told them I
anything.
quit Valorant. Because I told them I quit Valorant. I quit Valorant. Okay, I
did.
gave it to my friend to play because he wanted
Play,
to.
okay.
They wanted to grind rank with another guy.
I
But
don't
my-
have to believe
but mine
shit,
was-
okay?
Yes. If you want to confirm when you see that account online, you message that account and ask is that Falcon. And you say no, it's not Falcon.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
enough, right?
That's a
Yeah,
convince.
sure.
Yeah, that's you guys convinced?
I didn't really. I didn't say that I was not convinced. Like I was just
Okay,
shocked that he was like.
Okay, I've been playing different games because I want to clip Valorant. I played games that gave me more ideas and visual libraries. I played Anon. I've been
Yeah.
playing Anon, Orc Massager, Venture Sea, basically hentai games, and Anon.
Oh my
One
god.
Step
there's
from
so many
Eden.
people. Ooh, what's that?
Hey, a general.
Hello.
Yeah, general.
Oh, chainsaw. Run away.
Chainsaw.
Huh?
Are you
Why you-
playing Resident Evil
Why
4?
you want? Why you
I'm
want to
playing this
run away?
bloody game and there's... I want a chainsaw now.
Well, you should go get a chainsaw.
I don't have enough coin yet. I'm working on it.
Can you kill people and steal their coin to buy a chainsaw?
Nope, not that I know of.
I'm getting
The-
good
the
at
first
shield
blizzard
swapping
that-
now. I'm working on it, Basu. I'm working on it.
I
You
just
went for this,
followed post on
yeah.
his live today.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more of those hunts with the Akuya. It's just... I have to fix my rise problem.
Have you tried this coin?
we fit. I'm gonna get it.
Good choice. I'm enjoying it.
Let's
Good.
go this way.
I was pitching it to Lass and Kuma.
There's a way to get girls playing games, right?
Yeah, because it looks like Animal Crossing.
Root looks like Animal Crossing.
Good, so, I got my...
I know, but getting people to play a 2-hour board game, that's a bit of an endeavor.
Where's the chainsaw?
Enemy over there.
Ah, there's a chainsaw. Yeah, I need more money.
Oh shit.
Got him.
That's the fishy.
Freezing was very annoying. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Bossy.
I sell you sugar beets, yes?
What?
Share your screen, Daryl.
Should be fine. No one can kill me here, I think.
Beb.
Target spotted.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go.
Someone just put me on PK and say, stop search.
What did I do? What did I do?
Delivering replicator.
Where is it? You give me 10 for each piece.
Hostile spotted.
I'll take 10.
This is a cute game.
Shh. It's
The one that General's playing.
Yeah.
Let's explore this way.
What's it called?
I like it. It's called. Let me go to my thingy.
It's called Long Winter.
Long Winter. Yeah.
Oh,
Enemy over there.
Cute.
sounds like a much more serious topic than cute little animals.
Here we go. Long Winter. If you guys can see that.
Let's go and find myself a nice place to build it.
Ooh.
Long Winter sounds like the name for an Icelandic porn star.
Long
Winter.
It's in winter.
Winter, not winter, winter.
Firing. Broken enemy shield.
Cute. Oh yeah, sure.
Give it in your trousers.
What? My thing isn't cute. My thing is awesome. Okay.
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 Moving
Let me
on.
general.
Moving on.
Wow.
So fishy.
I can cook it.
This is pretty nice. What is it? Is it a sea? Is it a lake?
I think it's a C.
Yeah, the sea is sparkling.
Perch.
Sparkle.
Oh, jeez.
You need. I mean, I would consider this
Recharge me
global gun.
shields.
You just need to take pictures that are like.
What is it? What did he show you?
He showed me the things. Kidding. I'm kidding. He showed me a picture of his tarantula.
Yeah.
He showed you a picture of his what?
A tarantula.
Oh, fun fact.
Oh,
There's a
Is
reason
it-
why it.
is it hairy?
Is it hairy? Is it big?
Oh,
Tarantula, by the way, Vulcan.
Fun
Cockroach,
fact.
right?
If a tarantula is like upside down, it means that it's molting. That tarantula right there is molting. Yep. Cockroaches. I feed them. Turkish
Yeah,
style roasters.
wait until the bloody thing.
It's upside down. Kill it. It's your chance. It's your chance to kill it. It's upside down.
And you think it's dead, and the fucker pops out of the ground and bites you.
It's not dead. It's molting. It's if you
I've
disturb
experienced
it.
that, by the way.
Oh,
it's
if it's
gonna be very. It's upset.
It's
most
its
of the
fault
time,
for
and don't-
being
don't-
helpless, okay?
It's just hope of playing dead. Yeah.
Wait, are tarantulas poisonous?
No.
no.
Not
No,
all.
because they're
Tarantula
scary
being
as fuck.
poisonous.
They don't need to be poisonous.
Well, the
Yeah,
rule,
true.
It's a
The
fucking
rule is-
spider
being
with
super
hair.
Poisonous.
the rule is when
Tarantula
it
being
comes-
super poisonous is a myth.
The rule is when it comes to poisonous animals, especially spiders, it's the smaller they are, the more poisonous they are.
Yeah, and smaller
And then you
spiders
got
are
black
worse
widows.
than tarantulas,
The
but
biggest,
like,
the biggest tarantula is not poisonous actually.
Yeah.
Tarantulas aren't poisonous, period.
well, the biggest snake is also not poisonous.
yeah, because it can choke you to death
Dun dun dun.
They don't
and
use
will choke you to death.
for tarantulas. They call it medically significant venom. It's not poisonous. It's medically significant venom.
What if
There's
I have a
actually-
tarantula allergy?
I love how Ghost is just really warning everyone here that there's a danger on this animal. Danger.
Come on.
Even if
It's not
a
my fault.
spider, even if it's a-
It's not that like I have a rational fear of like
kill me,
spiders or
dude.
tarantula. I just want
I mean,
them
I
all dead.
know.
I just like I'm willing to deal with the excess ant population
Recharge
if it would get rid of all the spiders.
No, fucking ants are worse.
Like I'm team frickin' scorpion. I like scorpions because they kill spiders.
Okay, fun fact about tarantula.
about
Tarantula
bloody-
doesn't want to have anything to do with it. They won't even.
Yeah, exactly. Leave them alone.
Why would you even
Right
fuck
now.
with each one of
Yeah,
the
leave them
first
alone. Stop putting them in a
spirit
fucking
animal?
fishbowl. All right?
I put mine in a fishbowl.
Yeah, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. They don't want anything to do with you. I'm happy to keep up that end of the deal.
Let's see if I can find a nice place to set up camp before I long.
Cobra is not small at all. Yeah, I
Is
know
it an
Cobra.
online
So yeah,
game?
general used to have tarantulas.
Yeah,
Is that it?
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
they used to have tarantulas.
But
I just watch videos of tarantula keepers and owners.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
I don't think
they're
they.
crazy people, I know.
Yes.
Whoa!
It became like a collection.
Where's the chainsaw? Where's the chainsaw? I hear it up here.
People are collecting 100 over tarantulas. Like they call it collection.
Oh, General, can
Yeah.
you quickly give me the chainsaw? I'm gonna smash
Watch
my
yourself.
fucking hand.
There's another
I
squad
hate
ahead.
fucking
What's the title
tarantulas.
of the game again?
Long winter. Here.
Okay.
Beginning ring
Need to
countdown.
recharge my shields.
Yeah.
Have you guys read the lore about that water spider Pokemon? Like, it literally drowns its victims and eats them.
Nice.
Like, that's what it does. It drowns things and eats them. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Finally,
Fuck
a Pokemon
It's
with
nature.
balls.
It's nature.
Freaking Drifloons is like, I just kidnap children. What do? I drown my food and eat it. Okay.
I think Gengars are the least darkest Pokemon.
I'll eat that one. Num num num.
Healing. I'll walk it off.
I am not at effective range to kill these fuckers. God dang it.
I know. I think scorpions are cool. I want to have a bearded dragon if I'm real. Well, those are pretty expensive.
Is that
If I
not
find
just
good-
what you call your
Why don't you
penis?
Isn't that something you can just find in the wild in Malaysia?
No, I mean the thing about exotic animals is that you try not to practice getting them from the wild. You try to get it from captive breeders because
You
that's
know-
a bad.
You know, it's not an exotic animal if it's from your
Need to
native
recharge
country.
my shields.
That's a
Well,
fair point.
it's according to the Malaysian law, you're not allowed to own a pet from your own country. I don't know
I need
why.
shields.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
they
my.
wanted
I'm
to.
down.
They wanted to.
What does that even fucking mean?
So let's just say, for example, the Malayan tiger, which is the Malayan
tiger. Okay.
they call it the Malayan tiger tarantula. I don't know why. The Malayan tiger tarantula, you're not allowed to own it.
Like, I realize a tiger could fucking murder me, but like, I would rather own that than even the least poisonous spider in the world. Like, I know it could rip my throat out and kill me without a second thought.
Oh, fun fact: people in Thailand
Can I?
shoot tarantulas.
Ooh.
But I feel like I could at least emote with the tiger.
But yeah, like general, I'm trying to look
Right.
for a tarantula that is called the
Relate.
electric blue tarantula. It's pretty cool.
Cannot place.
Ghost. Right.
Oh,
I have a
can't
question.
control that.
2 enemy squads
I have a
left.
question for you,
Don't
Dick.
winch now, we
So
got
what
this.
would you rather eat? A tarantula or a Vietnamese cat?
A Vietnamese rat.
McDonald's.
Let's wait for Ghost to answer.
Field knuckle cluster.
Go Ghost.
Marking our surroundings. Ring's not too far. 45 left.
Where can I place this bastard? Come on.
Don't you have
mean-
like a map? Doesn't the game
No
have
map
a map?
yet.
General, no map. Okay.
Don't
Oh,
think
it's
so.
fine.
But you have to get one. You can get one, but it costs
Oh.
you game money.
What? Oh, okay.
Good luck, bro.
I think he's still thinking about it.
Whoa. What? Someone else drops it.
Are those turkeys, General? They look.
They look like they're- I think
Are they chicken?
We have our Apex champions.
Turkeys are just meaner chickens.
Oh god.
That taste worse, too.
Ah. I had a canned turkey before. No.
Like, what's the point?
What is a canned turkey?
Because it was actually like what do you call this one? It was canned goods from US.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was
it actually
a
not dry?
Very big can. No, it's not dry.
Where can I place this bastard? Is it?
No, it's just nasty. No.
I can't place here apparently, but why can't I place it here?
I like eating lamb. I just don't like the bones.
I really like how big the Komodo dragon is, Kuya.
Oh, I can place it. What? I can place it here? I thought they said I couldn't place it here.
No, I mean I think general you can place it where the hint was yellow, but you couldn't place it where it's red. So you could have placed it on the snow a while ago, but I don't know. You're using a console? Or
Oh, it's not. It's PC game.
oh, okay.
General, do you used to own exotic animals?
Yes.
Which one?
Arowana.
Nice.
Wait, that's a
Very
fish, right?
Chinese.
Yes.
Very Chinese, yes.
Yes, very
Yeah,
Chinese.
very Chinese, yeah.
Yeah, very Chinese indeed.
So have you actually seen the one?
Chinese people
show-
actually like snakes, you know? They put money
They
near
do?
snake cages. Yeah. I don't know why. Python section.
I'm not gonna lie, I would rather milk a snake's fangs than touch a tarantula.
I hate snakes, okay? Fuck snakes.
I
Everything for
like
snakes.
both snakes and
I'm okay with
tarantulas are
snakes.
okay.
I feel like I'm aware of the danger with them.
Yeah.
I put the bloody building back there.
I want the hog-nosed one.
Hog-nosed one?
Only the best for
Yeah,
last.
because they're cute.
Embrace the hunt.
Hog-nosed. What do you call this? Love, have you seen the video here in the Philippines where there's this one guy who bought like one arwana and then it went to like
This is your
owning
champion.
like, I don't know, 10 to 12, and then he made his house into like the floor of his house is actually where the arwana were placed. And he started to breed. Wait, let me try to look for that video.
Sounds like a very hard tank to
Hard.
Yeah.
Extremely difficult to breathe.
What is that weapon, Kuya? Is it like a halberd or?
Which one? This
The,
one?
yeah.
No, it's gonna be like the for the siege.
Oh, gotcha. Like a battering ram.
No, it has like other uses.
Hooray! Knock someone with a bow. That's good. That's promising. Just stab
This one,
you.
like he's like the siege guy.
Ah. That means getting shot by a shotgun. Ow.
They will be rerunning Kuli and Kajaha next banner. Is
Pitchfork man.
Yeah, pretty much like you see him like on the background and shit. Right? Like he's supposed to be the one which carries like the rest of the army. Or
Oh, gotcha. Right. He's the crocodile. Right, he's carrying him on his back. That's the Howdah. Okay. Sorry, I thought he was like carrying like a weapon. And I was like, oh, it's on his back.
I need a GPS thingy.
2.8 banners are going to be
Yeah.
Klee and Kazuha, apparently. I don't know, they've been saying Kazuha for a while.
Oh wow, look.
yeah, Kuli Kazaha and Yoimiya apparently. Couldn't you craft it, General?
I have to have the materials.
Oh, okay. And then for the 2.7, it's Yelan and Ito.
I'm yelling.
White buff. Armpit buffs, let's go. They look like they look like turkeys because of their feathers on their butts, General. Like, they do look like turkeys. How?
Oh, wow. That really does look like Animal Crossing.
I think I'm gonna get this game if I'm gonna be stressed on Genshin. Fuck Genshin.
What's stressing you about Genshin?
Oh god.
Farming.
It's it's just really the gacha. Like one of my friends pulled for Ayato and he only used, I don't know, 70 wishes. Got his Ayato into C1 and then he also got the weapon. I used 170 wishes.
Wow, you basically couldn't miss.
I know. It's just
Maybe 150 for me to get Ayato, but I've got the HP sword for him, so I'm kind of golden.
And then my friend started to send that video wherein there's this one player who pulled and he got 4 Ayatos in one
Holy
pull.
fuck. I think my best pull was 3 on one banner, or 3 on one pull. I think they were all on banner too. I'm trying to remember which one that was. It wasn't Raiden. It was.
Yeah,
Enough flirting. Save it for
Not
when I'm
me.
waiting for you.
It might have been
Find
Kokomi.
you if you let it.
And I love my Kokomi. She's great.
Oh. jelly.
Oh, it was Ito. No, boss is right. It was Ito. I pulled 3
okay.
Itos on the Ito banner. I was like, I'll pull Ito a little, and like, I was like a couple pulls in, it was just like 3 Itos on 110. I'm like, well, I guess I don't need to pull for Ito anymore.
Goodness gracious.
I think I was like, I just want 1 Ito, and I'm like, oh, cool, 5-star.
You're being
1.
generous today.
See, that looks cool, right? The entire lizard faction.
Oh yeah, I love that.
The first lizard who holds an arrow love.
Yeah.
I love the fact that its tail is pulling the bow too.
Yeah, that one's a pretty neat.
Cute. What is this for though? Is this like a book cover?
You bastard.
Okay.
It's for a board game.
Chick, can you help me? Who is this?
Yo.
Who is this? What is this character's name? I'm gonna send it
Okay.
to you.
Coco.
It's from Genshin.
Could you also customize your character, General? That's Yellen.
I know yet. I don't
Yellen.
really check.
Yes,
Brilliant.
Yellen. Let me send you
Is
the
it
Alright,
fun,
I'm gonna show you a meme that people made. Okay.
Oh god.
Genshin
First
Yellen.
blood.
So, yeah. Hold on, let me look for it.
Is it armpit
Kinda
lady? The new
Yeah,
one?
it's Armpit Lady.
See, I knew you'd take interested in that.
Oh, actually,
Kid, okay, you got a problem with that.
oh yeah, there's a 90-second trailer for Root that's really funny, and it's like a parody. It was like a parody of this game Hate. It had this like really
Is it like-
edgy.
Okay.
Is it the one with like the live action thingies or no?
No. It was
Okay,
like
this-
it was supposed to be like super edgy, like it's a joke,
Okay.
because you know they're cute little
This
animals.
is a VTuber,
Okay.
right? This is a VTuber, right? Okay. Now this is
Right, I'll be back in a bit.
I'm gonna
Are
send
you
this to
talking
both
about
as
the
well.
one
You
that's
are-
just Zong?
I'll send it to you. It's basically Crony but Yellen. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, Yellen's not out yet. Yellen's next patch, but yeah.
No,
Someone
no,
redrew. Someone
Cro-
redrew Crony's
yeah, someone
head over
redrew-
Yellen.
Yeah, and that
Oh,
was
he's
like,
the one that Vulcan likes, right? The clock lady.
yeah. Wait, Botan? Who's Botan?
They even
No,
have
no. Botan's
the
lion.
same
lady.
colors.
Oh, Botan.
Botan is the Adidas lion. No, Crony is the clock lady.
Recharging my shields.
See,
the
they even have
counter
like the
controls
same color scheme and everything.
Yeah, they even have. They're almost perfect. I'm gonna send it to you.
See, what they should have done was get Crony to do the English voice actor for.
Yeah. It would be great though. Crony said that she couldn't stop thinking about it.
it was on April Fool's Day too. I was just like, oh come on, Crony, you're not gonna play Genshin.
Anyone up for some thermite grenade out.
Yeah, you can.
Don't mind if I do.
Scanning the area.
I love it so much. It's so perfect, you know.
Yellen
See,
does
I
have
knew
great
that Vulcan
armpits.
will like it. When I saw that design, I'm like, Vulcan.
Recharging my
Yeah,
shields.
Vulcan.
She has great armpits, Kuya. Armpits
What's
are
the character designer
underappreciated.
for Yellen?
Fuck,
What do you mean
I don't-
underappreciated? It's so hot nowadays.
No, I'm just saying though, like the appreciation of armpits is underappreciated, and when it comes to degenerate culture, you know, it's like
Okay,
they
Yellen.
don't understand the importance of the armpit. All right.
I
Who's
know.
the-
I've earned quite a bit from growing armpits and shit.
Who's the character designer for Yellen? I'm gonna look for it.
You might have to look.
Some
that up,
random dude from Mihoyo. They
No,
don't really.
some Chinese guy, honestly.
Yeah,
No.
but-
They actually outsource a lot of people, right? And the main complaint about like a lot of them is that they don't credit them and shit. They're just Hoyovers or something.
Oh, they don't say they are.
I
think they've
I
done it
have
for
no
some.
issues with that, right? But like some people do.
I mean,
I have
I don't
issues with
know.
that.
I guess if it's like, I don't know. I feel I don't know. Like if they want to get their name out there, you know, it's like, hey, can I get my name out as the designer for this character? Or I mean, if they pay good, like who cares, right?
Shield broken. Reloading.
I'm looking at the character designer for Crony. By the way, you plan on getting the Dakimakura or anyhow?
No.
It looks great though.
Not for Crony. I
Okay.
mean, and also, I don't know. I can't bring myself to get a safe for work Dakimakura.
Taking fire.
I don't know how I could explain to a
Chick.
woman that's a safe for work one. It's like, I can't explain this, ma'am.
Look at this and tell me that's not. Look at this and tell me that's not pretty.
I mean, it is pretty, but like, it's just like this. I don't know.
Where can I see this shit?
Hold on. I wanna get this one so bad, but I'm like, I got many other shit I wanna buy. So, look at
How
it.
much for it?
Not
100
cheap.
US
I mean, it's a cover. It's a cover.
100 100 US just for the hover without the pillow?
Yep.
That's too much.
It's normal Hololive price, dude. It's normal.
I'm sure. If you're telling me an acrylic thingy is like $5,000.
Acrylics are 2,000 yen. This Ducky covers are 10,000 yen. Technically, the value went down, so it's actually 80 to 90 US dollars. But yeah, you know what? I'm just not gonna look at it. Just gonna wait until a bootleg guy from China decides to print it.
There you go. That's the spirit.
See,
Yeah. I
See,
even
what I'll-
found a few.
see, what I'll do is I'll wait for Kuya to want a really cool Daki, and I'll say, just draw me a really cool Daki Makra. I'll go make that, and I will pay you for it ahead of time. I'll pay you for it. I'll pay for it so you can get the Daki Makra you want, and then I can go sell mine. It's a foolproof plan.
Wait, I'm trying to look for
Also,
it.
And there would be none of this nonsense safe for work Daki Makras, okay?
I found a few. Like they were selling like bootleg Hololive Ducky.
I have much to teach you.
I found
Oh,
a
I'm sure
few,
you can
like they were
find 'em.
official Duckies too. Yeah, I found it. Look, this is the official.
But
Ducky
Vulcan,
for Vito.
why
It's
don't you
only,
just
like,
find a service that prints like the covers? Draw your own Daki Makra however you want it.
Yeah, yeah, I already found one. And then like I even
Well, as I'm
got,
saying,
like,
why
someone
don't
to
you do
bootleg-
that though? Like you could,
This is your champion.
Or
you could do whatever
get
you
the-
wanted with
Get the file, right? Ask them to print it. You know?
it. That's an option too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like I just sent it to you. It's basically it. That's like official art right there, and the people are bootlegging it without even a care in the world.
Well, yeah. You know, if I own a printing shop and shit, right? I'd do that.
And like Japan law doesn't get to me, then yeah, fuck. But I would pay I would pay the same thing. I don't want to get cancelled. I mean, Kuya doesn't do it. But yeah, the freaking artist for Crony is just amazing. Look at the art on this other stuff. I wanna hug.
If you want to know who rigged the model, I could show you who rigged the model.
Are they big?
They're basically the father of like Live 2D shit.
Oh wow. They pulled out all the
Cool.
stops.
Where the hell did Wu Jinx go?
His internet's probably dead.
Attention.
Oh, okay.
First blood.
I keep telling him you have to enlarge the width, but he doesn't do it. He's like, okay, since he doesn't want to listen, I'm gonna wait until he completes everything and be like, it's wrong. I want you to redo this, and that. Then I'll teach you the next stage. But yeah, I mean, he's taking his time. He's actually getting the shapes kinda similar. I would say this is a good step. Yeah, this is gonna test whether he really wants to do it, because he says he wants to do it, and he wants to be a pro, all of everything. It's not.
I mean,
doing it
I'd
for
like
fun.
to be a center in the NBA, but like that could never happen. I am
Well,
not 6'11" or 10 or whatever.
He needs to prove himself. You know, like it's fine if you're not talented, but if you're willing to work for it, then that's a different thing.
Does
Yeah,
he sound
but
like someone that's willing to work for it?
Huh? What?
Does he sound like someone that's willing to work for it?
He sounds like it, but he doesn't do like it, from what I heard.
Does he like want to do it, or does he like want to do it?
That's cool, yeah.
What do you think,
Kuya
Kuya
knows
Sensei?
more.
Why you put him in a fucking hot seat at the moment? Fucking
He's not
Christ.
here. I won't tell him what you said.
Oh, he's not here. Alright, alright.
He's not here, and like I don't know him that well. You know him more than me.
It's you don't have to answer that, Kuya. That's not fair.
I need to answer it, right? Let's answer it. Jinx wants to do it. He's really passionate about it.
All right,
But
that's cool.
he's not working his ass off for it.
He doesn't have the right work ethic.
Yeah.
You know, like
Look
Well,
like
we can argue at the beginning stages. You have to work your ass at the beginning stages.
yeah.
At any stage actually, but yeah, mostly the beginning stages.
is it journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step or whatever? You gotta-
Especially like, you know, I've told him before, right? The practices that I told you has a purpose, right? The straight lines and shit, right? They're there for a reason, right? They're not just doing straight lines. You're there to like practice your confidence with your stroke, right? Your lights and stuff, right? And your pressure sensitivity and all that jazz, right? And then after that one, right, when you're comfortable with your sketching lines and shit, right, you do shapes, right? And you don't just do squares and shit, right? You're there for like accuracy and like playing around with like the dimensions of it, you know, so that you got a good grasp of it.
I assume you were just torturing him with shapes, but
No.
I mean, it's part of it, you know. But like, a lot of people give up at that stage, right? Especially if they have difficulties like understanding the overall concept of it. But like, the more you do it, right? And the more you do it, but not like just doing it for the sake of like numbers and shit, right? The more you understand it. The thing is, a lot of people will like draw a bunch of circles, a bunch of squares, and just like, hey, my teacher told me to like make 3 whole pages of this shit, right? So I'll just like, you know, do this super quick, right? The problem with that is that, you know, instead of you drawing perfect squares and shit, you're training your hand to do a very sloppy job of like doing a square, right? And that's like getting ingrained because you keep on repeating that, and you're going to get like,
you're
super
practicing bad habits.
fast. Yeah, pretty much, right? And
Attention.
it's kind of like the same thing with him.
He's
That's the
like,
problem.
how do you say this? Like, from the way I see his all work, I just asked him, did you rush it? Like, how long do you spend on it? He said, yeah, I just spent like 10-15 minutes. Like, there you go, that's your problem. You are trying to replicate like the speed of people who have done it for years. You just started, you know? If you can do it like perfectly within 10 or 15 minutes, then fuck me. Like, you're already good. But no.
Exactly, that's the point that I was trying to get across him the other time, right? I was like, dude, your age group is very impatient, right? I gave you the assignment for like do squares and shapes and stuff for like 3 pages each and shit. I gave you a week for that. You come at me at the next day. What did you learn, right? Okay, try to draw a square quickly now, right? He forms like a letter D. What the fuck is that? Right? You get what I mean, right, Vulcan? You've seen that before.
Yeah. I told him like if you disappoint me, I'm never gonna like help you ever again. I'm not giving you 1 week of he said like, oh, I thought it's gonna be a 3-day thing. No. I give you 1 week.
Looks like some enemies have been here.
You fuck it up. I'm not gonna help you ever again. I'm only giving you 1 week.
Scanning for the
Oh,
Cause
that's
like I already,
Check your mini
cause I told him like, you know, when I did this, I didn't know how to draw art. I just started. Yeah, I was just a newbie. I didn't know how to draw shit. I had to do that along with other subjects. So the teacher gave us a week, but we have other subjects to struggle on. So let's just imagine I only had like 1 or 2 days just to work on it, right? Because it was super rushed, and like the 2 teachers gave me more than what I gave him. All I told him was that I just want you to copy all this. That's it. It's like simple, copy and paste. And he's
Yeah, but
only
at the
tweaking.
same time, right? Like in art colleges, right? They normally do like little talent tests and shit before they pass you on and shit, you know?
Yeah, but
You
Kuya,
need
I'm not
to, like-
asking him to do. I'm not asking him to do perfect for 1 week. I just want to see whether he does it within 1 week. I just want to see the effort. I don't want to see like instant perfect. No, it's impossible. I want
Yeah.
to see that he really put his ass and try it. If he doesn't and he doesn't pass this one simple test, he's out. Don't tell him though. I want him to figure it out on his own. But yeah, I mean,
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that like I'll tell you, man. I've been spoon feeding the shit out of them. Right?
Exactly.
It doesn't really piss me off, but like you're kind of cheating. I told them
who,
that.
me?
Uh,
But yeah, like you know, I might be a bit like strict, but if he can't get through you, then
I
you
mean,
know, like,
if you think you're strict, dude, I'm like
Half the squads remain.
I'm like a god.
A god of patience.
Hmm.
But yeah, like, you know, I was like, I don't know, like people say that I'm strict and direct, but I don't even think I was like being nice. But you know, it's like I'm not other people, so I don't know.
Who's ready
But he's
to
from
fly on
Vietnam,
a
so
zip
he
line?
should be able to take
I
it.
am.
We're from Asia.
Yeah, but he's also a young kid.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care where
From
you
this
guys are
to
from. You guys are more generous than I'd be.
Grappling.
what will you do, what will you do, Ghost?
Me, when I teach people anything about, if I have to talk to an accountant and explain to them what debits and credits are when they're 25 years old and out of college for 3 years and supposedly worked in the real world, I no longer help them with anything. It's just, no, I'm sorry. You did. This is this is like foundational. This would be foundational to doing any of your work. Like, no, I'm not helping.
Foundational.
Delivering
Like literally, like everything is backwards if they don't
Gonna
get this
count
one
out,
concept.
dog. Yeah.
Reloading. Enemy down.
They fucked that up. No shit, right?
Well, I mean, they can fuck this shit up. Like, the company I work for can be on the hook for like thousands, tens of thousands of dollars for them fucking up that way.
Scanning the area. Trust in the old father.
And if I'm in charge for it, I'm the one fired. At that point, it's just no, stop, I'll do it.
You? What dude? You're ready another resi.
You have overvalued your resume. the accountant that fucked up.
I mean, you should always overvalue your resume when you're applying for a job. Lie your ass off.
Taking a moment to recharge
Huh?
my shield.
What?
Now your ass.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
It's a common term.
I am down.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Lie your ass up.
Lie my ass up. Oh, okay, fake it till you make it. I don't know,
Basically,
this chick called me out.
over-exaggerate all of them. If they ask you, do you know something? You do. Google it, find out some tertiary information. When you actually start working there, figure out how it works then.
You're already hired.
Yeah.
You've already breached like the first hurdle and shit.
You know, 90% of things at a job you can just learn on the job. I guess don't lie about whether or not you know how to operate a forklift. That might be trouble. You might kill
That
someone.
might be
But
trouble,
otherwise, otherwise, yeah, you're probably good.
So basically, like, you know, when, I mean, like for example, like we're in the studio and be like, oh, can you do this? And then I'll be like, ah, shit, I don't know that. And then like try to figure out on our own first. So that is to not.
No, you say yes, right? And then when you get the project, learn how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the moment that you said no, you're booted out of the list.
Yep.
They want problem solvers, right?
You think
They
when I
hire-
applied for my current job, I was like, yeah, I don't know how to do these macros. No, I was like, yeah, of course I could do it. And then I went and spent 15 minutes figuring out how to do it.
80% of your job, Vulcan, right? If ever you become an animator or lead artist, is trying to
Okay.
figure shit out.
Alright, I will boss.
Especially when your clients are like writers. Oh boy, you will like that shit.
When Kuya laughs, you know it's never a good thing.
There's a reason why you fucking hate writers.
Very overly ambitious sometimes.
No, it's just when they start to like describe shit, it's very fucking vague.
Oh, no, like, punch.
The thing is, your job,
writers-
right,
Yeah.
is to like have a visual representation of what they have in their head that they can't fucking explain. Try it.
Are you telling me you can't just
can
read
your
people's
mind.
minds, Kuya?
No, he tries to. What he does is like Kuya deciphers it. He writes a note down. I did it before, and he was like there, just listening to everything.
I like this guy's username, Kuya. The Prodigal Senpai.
Oh, I like it. Sounds horny.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
You haven't lived until
Sounds-
you banged the Prodigal Senpai.
Sounds like a very potential customer and shit. If I was
Wait.
like way back in Picardo.
Kuya just sees money signs.
Yeah.
Money, money.
Cha-ching.
Ah, fuck. Anyhow. Well, could be worse. Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
Good old Kuya Picarto days.
Oh no.
Oh, was Ghost Day during the Picardo days?
I don't think so. It is a possibility.
Impossibility.
Were you on D-Live when you were on Picardo?
Who, me?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, Picardo came like several years before D-Live went then. And I was like taking a break from like doing all of the hentai shit for like over a year then, right? And then Kuma introduced me to D-Live and then, you know, it kind of went on from there. My biggest motivation back then was like, oh, animated emotes and shit. I want that. Right? And that's it, right? I basically like learned animation from scratch in there and shit.
Perfect example, Vulcan. Kuya didn't know how to animate and he just decided he was gonna do it.
Yay! What a great thing to learn from Senpai Kuya.
I mean, if you've experienced like the outside world and actually like finding a job and shit, right? You'll learn that pretty fucking quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was told by one of my art senpais is that if a person hire you and then like you basically don't know what the like when you're given an assignment and then you say you don't know how to do this and you keep asking
Yeah.
questions, they're gonna be like, why the fuck did I hire you then? You know what? Pack your bags, get out. That's usually what
Pretty
they would
much,
say.
yeah.
And then people say people say that like, you know, like I mean, I was like, what the fuck? I'm still salty about it, yeah.
Well, it's because the generation now doesn't know how we used to do things and shit. You know,
Yeah,
they
and I
had the
found
luxury of like looking things up online and they got it.
I like Boomer Kuya.
Boomer, yeah. When you give him an official Boomer nickname. Nah, it was
Because like, let's say here, right? Back in the day, right, when I was still like hardcore modeling and shit, we have like let's say a very complicated headpiece like this, and we don't know how to like cast it or like make it from scratch, right? We literally sculpt the damn thing and break it down and shit.
Copy.
We can't have like our phones like, oh, I don't understand this shape, right? Let me flash my iPhone on it and get a 3D render of it.
You're already talking about iPhone.
Yeah, iPhone has like the 3D tracking.
Yeah, if you
IR.
take it can take multiple images
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it can
yeah.
make a 3D model out of it, right? You're talking about what is it called? It's like scanning or something, or I don't remember. What the fuck
Oh,
it
I
is.
have the same thing on my iPad. Yeah, it basically like what it does is that it can actually real time scan your distance in your room. It's pretty cool.
Okay, imagine this, right? The kids nowadays have the luxury to talk to people anytime they want with a little computer thingy in their hand.
Tell him about
Computer
pagers,
thing.
Kuya. Tell him about the
Right.
pages.
Like, back then, right, we have to dial in on an operator, tell them what the fuck our message is, and then send them to the guy.
Tell them about pages. Tell
And then
me
the
about
guy
pages.
was like,
You had to call a human being
how do,
and hope
how
that
do
they
I
were-
reply to this guy, right? Like, how do I like reply to them? They probably leave a number or some shit, right? That's how pagers work back in the day.
And it's not like deadlines just magically got easier either. Because communication is shit.
But yeah, like nowadays, right? Everything is like right in your, face, and you just need to do it. And
Yeah.
kids nowadays don't know how to like work
Yeah, in
hard
the
for
push of
their
a
shit.
button, they can just hire Kuya. Like a kid from
Well, not
from-
just that, right? They also need to like have money on PayPal, right?
Not if I, keep him busy,
it's in
Vulcan.
it's in USD. It's in USD. You know, it's in USD.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to expense your own PayPal account to the company, Vulcan. That's kind of one of the bigger. That's kind of one of the issues there.
My eyes are truly open. But yeah, you know, I believe that because of how easy things are nowadays, people become more snowflake. I mean,
Right,
I was snowflake.
it's the same thing when we were learning how to draw and stuff when we were kids, right? We hope that the live TV glitches and shit so that we could like have a pause frame of Son Goku like doing Zamehameha or some shit. Right? Imagine that, right? Now you watch anime, a press of a button, you have your frame, you can study it. Just imagine how big of a leap that is.
I mean, you had VCRs back then.
Well, we don't.
Not
VCRs
everyone.
are
I
like
think it-
for very fancy people. And
Oh, okay. We had VCRs and when I was a kid. I remember recording cartoons. I was like, hold on, Dragon Ball Z's on and I cannot miss it, okay?
I wish we had VCRs and shit, right? That would have made my life fucking easier.
Oh, I can just delete the faces. All the, oh, sorry, my bad. I shouldn't. I'm discovering a 3D trick, and I can just merge everything together. It's pretty cool.
I'm kind of excited for when Kuya is gonna learn the fuck out of Blender when he gets that 3D printer.
After lunch,
Wait, we are getting 3D.
yeah.
He will. They're cheap enough.
Oh.
He'll find one.
I plan to like make custom parts or upgrade parts for like model kits, Kotobuki ones and Bandai ones and shit. Right? Have my own brand on it and then bam, right? Because
Oh, yeah,
like
fun fact.
most of the things that like people do nowadays, right? They have 3D printers to like do their custom parts and shit. But like back then, we have to wait for our hobby shop to get a stock of like the Kotobukiya MSG parts and shit, so that we can do like the upgrade and shit. Or we have to manually make them on our own.
Or yeah, sculpt it yourself from milliput and shit. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, or do it from like flat plates and shit. And then getting them consistent enough so that everything looks the same is a fucking nightmare, dude.
Well, once you get, to be fair, once you get one part, casting isn't so bad.
Casting isn't so bad, but like
But
for
getting
like a
that
1
first part,
millimeter
yeah.
thick, you know, 1 millimeter thick like detail on parts and shit, like panels and shit with rivets on
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
no
boy.
shit.
Oh yeah, just wondering from your context alone, Ghost. Do you have any idea anyone that owns a metal 3D printer in America?
Hell, yeah, bro, that's an expensive thing, and like
Yeah.
even using
No, I
it.
mean like, do you know anyone?
Even-
do you know anyone that uses it?
That owns one? No. Do I know one that some people that might
Oh.
operate one? Sure. Do I know any way that I could access said 3D metal printer? No, not a chance. They would lose their jobs if they let me use that 3D metal printer.
Because I
like-
need a metal part printer.
No, you probably need a CNC machine. Is what you probably need.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like one of those?
Or
machines?
learn how to metal cast. But that's a
That-
completely different story.
Well, no, no. I
and
mean, if he
shit.
needs to like get
Oh.
a part, like customization on a part, like a CNC machine is probably, or an engraver might, depending on what you need, right?
He
Oh,
needs
okay.
it one time.
But a 3D printer, like a 3D metal printer, is like overkill. A 3D metal printer is like
Yeah,
you need that for like
Industrial
air.
grade and
Yeah,
shit.
you need that when you need the Boeing plane to not explode. You need a metal 3D printer. When you, when you're just
I'm
building
sorry, I
something for
didn't
like
know.
hobby. No, no, no. I know. That's why I'm walking. That's why I'm talking about. Because it's like, you know, like that's an expensive endeavor.
45 seconds.
And
so
it's
what's
like,
the person that I need to look for? Metal caster or metal?
No,
Fabric? What was they called it?
well, tell me what the part is, and I'll tell you what you probably need. Like, what
It's
are you
an
trying to do?
automotive part.
An automotive
Part
part?
of the motor.
You
Yeah.
need to find an aftermarket reseller, and you need to find that part.
Nope.
That's what you need to
I
find.
tried.
Because it will be much cheaper.
I went through the I
Wait,
went through the
wait! You just need an
entire-
You need an automobile part. Your plan was to get a metal 3D printer, like a $10,000 to $20,000 thing, just to borrow it.
I'm
to-
not.
like-
I'm not.
I know you're not gonna buy it, but like, imagine you've got a $10,000 piece of machinery, right? And you're renting it
Yeah.
out to people. What do you think you charge to rent out a $10,000 piece of machinery? You take into account
Okay,
that.
who? Okay, besides CNC machining, like any cheap ways I can fabricate a metal part.
Fabricate a metal part? It depends. I mean,
But it's not really a good option.
Like
if it's going in your car, you probably want a CNC machine.
But no, it's a part of the intake manifold. It's not gonna be too hot. It will be. It's not gonna be too hot.
Yeah, but it's got to be in your car. It's got to have good structural integrity. Like, you're gonna want probably a solid piece or something. So you're gonna
Cause
probably.
the old piece used to be like a rubber.
Vulcan, no
like a
matter
very thick
what
rubber.
other option you're thinking, it's just cheaper to buy the part. Like it's gonna be easier. The part will work. All right, like it's just.
New ring is distant.
You're definitely gonna want to just buy a new part.
Cause the part doesn't exist anymore.
What do you mean the part doesn't exist anymore?
I'm sure. I'm not.
What
kidding.
year-
You can
what-
find someone that can.
Blessings upon us.
No, because like here's the thing, right? Okay.
And also,
Um,
Basu, don't print guns. CNC, get a 80% lower. Get a CNC machine. Finish it, and then I don't know. You can maybe print part of the frame, but do not print the barrel. Sorry,
I'm
you're
just gonna
saying.
go
You
to a
will die.
blacksmith.
You will die.
I mean,
I'm just gonna
you're
go to
probably
blacksmith.
fine, but like, I'm not trusting, a plastic barrel with a firearm.
Plastic barrel.
But like, what year is this car, Vulcan? Like, why can't you find a
19
part? Huh? 19.
Fucking barrel.
Okay. 1988. It runs a carburetor. They don't. Sell
And there's
parts
no
for carburetors.
aftermarket part for this car that fits it.
No.
None
There,
at all.
there is. Okay, so I can. Give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe there's no
Okay.
aftermarket car part for a 1988 car.
All right. Door part. All right. Okay, this thing, right? Okay. So in between the intake manifold and the carburetor is this black tube thingy. Okay. It's basically this. Hold on. The intake. Okay. There is aftermarket parts. No, not this one.
I mean, then get the aftermarket part.
No. The thing is, the dimension is not the same. There is, but only for the motorbikes one. It's too small. It has to be big enough. The hole has to be big enough. The hole. So what I plan to do is like, if I can look for
mean-
someone that can.
Could you
It
get
looks
like,
like a very
pipe?
easy solution.
Could
to,
you get like a
do-
pipe changer or something for the actual part?
or like a
Like,
coupler to adapt the size and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Wait, what's a coupler?
Yeah, it's basically like an extra joint that you adjust the size to it.
Okay. So what I plan to do is, let me change my screen back to my Photoshop. Okay. I mean, I was asking about the 3D metal printer thing because I was thinking that it would be easier, but well,
It's
after you guys
not.
mentioned
It's not. It's
Yeah, okay.
expensive, and I wouldn't necessarily.
Tầm 29 độ thôi. Đó là.
So what I plan to do is I'm trying to look for
Tại vì
someone
con
to
không muốn bật
just
điều hòa,
like
không mình thấy con không muốn bỏ hàn ra cho lắm hơi vướng thì con cho điều hòa tầm 29 độ cho
Yes, I love
vừa
rice
vừa,
too.
không có lạnh, không có nóng nữa nhé.
I'm gonna just mute him for a bit. But yeah, like what I plan to do is like get something like this. Ask someone to get like a plate, put two holes and a hole here, and then like put a like wheel the
What
metal
did
tip
your
here.
What did your mechanic say you should do with the part?
Well, mechanic didn't say anything.
Well, why didn't you ask your mechanic what he'd do?
He told me like the only problem you have is that thing right there, but you can't. The spare part is very hard to find. So I went to all the shops in my place, and they say that it's expensive and we don't.
But
have
what did
it
he say
anymore.
you
And
should
I
do
was
if you
like,
can't find the spare part?
Or
He
you
didn't
can
say
try to
anything.
just,
What?
probably change
He said just-
your mechanic. 'Cause this is
No,
not
I mean-
supposed to be your problem, most likely, Vulcan.
No, I'm fixing the car on my own. That's why I
I
didn't.
get it. I get
Vulcan,
the
what's your
part,
car
but, like,
worth?
A few $100.
But like,
A few
that's the
$100.
reason why you go to the mechanic, because you
No.
need it fixed. So
I mean, I want to figure it out on my own. It's more fun sometimes.
Well, this is a
But
car, Vulcan. Like, you need this thing to
Yeah, it's a-
function. Like, you can't have amateur mechanic you make your car fuck up.
yeah.
That's my point. Like, this.
But yeah. I mean, okay, wait. Okay, so my solution is okay, cause the thing is it used to have a rubber boot, right? The rubber boot have like cracks in it. That's causing a vacuum leak, like air to come out of like places where it's not supposed to come in from. So the idea now is to like get like a new don't ask whether I can fix this because it's already split in half. But what I plan to do is like, get a metal part, because the intake manifold is metal in the end, right? And then it's like screw here. So what I plan to do is ask someone to get like a plate, cut some holes, weld in the pipe, and then I'm gonna get the thing that Kuya mentioned, a universal carburetor cup that they use for motorbikes, but the dimension has to fit this one, and then join it back to the carburetor. Easy fix. Probably
Now,
cost me
what
about a
does
couple
this
bucks.
part even do?
Okay, so basically for the engine to work, there's a few things that you need, but the most important thing is the air, right? So what this thing does is basically it's the joint between the intake manifold and the carburetor. So these two are carburetors and this is the part. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
It's not inside the machine, but it's outside the machine. It's considered like
I don't know. I would just find an aftermarket part that works for it. There's got to be something.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean for the air. Okay, so for the what I plan to do now, because like it's already been done, so I can't turn back now, is that this is the air filter, right? And then there's a tube in it. So this runs in a very old air filter that's like, we call it a box air filter, where like it's very primitive and stuff, right? And it basically reduces throttle response. The only good thing about it is that it reduces the sound, which I don't really give a fuck about. So what I plan to do, and I've already found some aftermarket air filters that are pretty small and cute and pretty cool. But the thing is, like, I need to make another joint here, so I need to make I need to weld another tube together. But that's still doable. Technically, it looks simple. It is simple. Hopefully.
This sounds a lot less simple than, oh look, I found a part. Let me just buy it.
I would still vouch for a better mechanic for this one, because
Yeah, I mean,
mechanic is supposed to be the one who's gonna do that for you, not I want you to do this and do this.
the only time your mechanic should be like, hey, I don't think there's anything I can do about this, is if there's like catastrophic damage to your car.
Yeah.
To be like,
True.
yeah, it should be,
Like,
the only time a mechanic says I can't help you is like, your car will not move, or I cannot let you leave here because it's not safe to drive it.
Or it's gonna be like, hey, your car is toasted, just get a new one,
You're gonna pay more fixing this car than you're going to pay replacing it. Those are like the only times the mechanic should not recommend fixing your car.
I'm gonna be,
Plus-
I mean, kudos to you that you know a lot of these stuff, but Vulcan, you're not a mechanic, that's one thing. There's nothing wrong that you know about all of these stuff, but when it comes to advising and shit, it's not supposed to be your responsibility. That's why you're, asking help from a car mechanic. They know these stuff, and they know where to buy supposedly. So if
Plus,
this guy
a good
doesn't really
mechanic, right, knows where to find really hard parts.
Is that your face right now, Vulcan?
Like,
Is that
for
the-
example, right, I'm looking for a specific model, right, and I can't get it anywhere in shit, right? If I ask my guy to look for that shit, he will come back at me after a week, and he will probably find that thing.
Yeah, just like the parts that you told me before, right, love?
Yeah.
Vulcan's drawing. Cute. Is that supposed
I know you.
to be you?
I know
right
you
now?
want to make it, Vulcan. My recommendation is that you don't.
But it's almost it's already there. I've done all my research. Plus the thing about this thing is that there is a specific dimension for this. If it's too small, it won't work. If it's too big, it won't work. Air,
not gonna work.
they call it air to fuel ratio. Air to fuel ratio. The ratio has to work. So I'm using the stock ratio. So that's why it's like I want it to be the exact same dimension. Now I've scoured the internet for all of the dimensions. The dimension I need is about.
Dude, I can even find parts for the Motocompo, man. the Monta combo is over.
I mean, what's the car's name again? Sorry, what's the model?
EF2/SH4 Honda. It runs a dual carb CV thing.
Type in the name. It's better.
Oh,
Marking our surroundings.
VC chat, right?
Anywhere.
What I mean, this is a car? Is this a moped? Or is this a scooter?
It's a
Like what?
car.
It's a car.
It's a car.
It's a carburetor.
Carburetor.
No, I meant what it's going in, but
Put it at VC.
The only one, the only thing that I know that has a carburetor is gonna lie the motorcycle.
Hostile is here.
Yeah, carburetors are obsolete for cars because the fuel injection is just more reliable and fuel efficient. Like, you know, like I have a carburetor car and like we got the car is like, you know, it's
Are there cars that doesn't have carburetors?
yeah, current cars. Cars nowadays they run.
You know how carburetor is pronounced in Tagalog?
Coop.
No, it's carburador.
Carburador. But yeah, like, you know, the part I need can be satisfied. I'm confident.
Yeah. Well, just
that's nice, but
I value safety first, right?
no, you don't.
When I work, no,
you clearly don't. If your idea is I'm gonna go fabricate my own part for the vehicle I drive, you don't value.
No, listen
safety.
to me. No, listen to me. I value safety, right? I wanted to.
Vulcan, I've got a tumor on my leg. Okay, look, I understand. I see it. I know what it looks like. I'm not gonna get a doctor to do it. I've got a scalpel. I can take this tumor out, right?
That's different. I don't.
How is that different? Like if you get in a car accident, do you think that like
Here's the thing, mechanics, the one thing they do, they have experience, number one, and they look at the service manual if they don't understand shit. So I've looked at the service manual and I know what parts needed. I know the
yes,
dimension,
Vulcan,
the
but
thickness and everything.
they fixed cars. They get paid to fix cars. Like it's more than just reading a service manual. Like there are basic things you might not think about that they would think about.
The only time you go to a mechanic is when you have you don't have the tool or the parts or the know-how to fix. I will.
You don't have the parts.
If I want. Exactly. That's why it's like the parts doesn't exist anymore. It's the same.
But the parts
thing.
do
It's gonna
exist.
cost more. Okay, trust me. It's gonna get. Okay. First things first. There's a few factors here that we have to consider, right?
Just watching you go play Apex, go.
Thank you.
There's a few things that
trying
we
to do
have
that
to
shit.
consider, right? Okay. No, I have the evidence to back it up. Okay. So there's a few things. Number one, it's made in 1988. It runs a dual carb system from Honda. Basically, it's a K-him
Yes,
carburetor.
I know
Now,
Honda. I cheat.
Yeah, exactly. So intake manifolds, right? There's so many cars. Like let's just say the same car, but in
Is
the
that an
States or
intake
in
manifold
Europe,
part right there,
they have
Craig?
so basically other EF2s they run a PGMI, right? Which is basically a type of fuel injection, or like they don't run carburetors anymore. So it's very rare to find like one certain part because they don't make it for like that often. With that dimension. And the next thing is that when was the part made? Let's just say the aftermarket part was made like 10-20 years ago. 10-20 years, you're still gonna have like cracks and like it's gonna be old rubber. It's still gonna like fail at one point. What I'm trying to do is just
So
to
you have no
modify it so
part,
that I
but
can...
you're saying that like you're
Getting
saying
a
that
used car or like an old part is bad.
compared to having no part.
No, I'm not saying that. Like, okay, the thing is right now, right? That thing can be I'm pretty sure with the right dimension, with the right metal thickness, with the right. Cause like thing is right, it's the same thing as a motorcycle. You have like an adapter between the engine. Like for motorcycles is different. It connects straightly to the engine from the carburetor. Correct, Kuya? The intake boot, the rubber part. Then you can it's adjustable and it's universal. Some of them is universal, but at least get the right dimension. Like for example, 50 mm, 42 mm, 30 mm. But most of the thing is that cars, I mean bikes, the carburetor depending on the CCs, they're about like 28, 33. Like it's very rare you can find like a strict 42 mm dimension. So usually it's like the very powerful bikes only have it. But nowadays not all bikes have carburetors. But you can they make a lot of aftermarket parts for motorcycles. So the thing is, I plan to get like an aftermarket tube, but the thing is, the adapter towards the intake manifold has to be fabricated. It's only that small adapter towards the tube
You
that
tell me they don't
connects
make
to the carburetor.
any adapters at all.
No, they do make the adapter,
Give me
but the adapter
the dimension
between
of the adapter.
uh
That would be fucking easier to find than a specific part. Because it's just an adapter, right? There's probably somewhere out there that like has those dimensions and shit. Whether or not it's Honda or not.
Yeah, you know what other things Filipinos do, Vulcan? They actually post it on Facebook. Other
Okay,
people
here's-
would definitely try to.
Also,
Come
eBay
on,
Automotive
know
is actually
about-
pretty good.
Alright,
I mean,
here,
you can find a lot of good
here's
stuff
here's
there.
here's another mechanical challenge. Okay, so the thing is, most of the big size like adapters, right? The screws on the left and the right side is like at the middle line. This one is below the middle line, so it's not the same. It's not common. See, like this is the middle, it's below the middle line. This thing.
The place
And
between
this thing is
life and
like
death is when I feel most alive.
If it's made out of rubber and a metal coupling and
It's
shit,
actually it's actually like metal for the base, but they mix it with rubber in the middle.
right. There's always a hand drill.
A what?
A fucking drill. Drill on the fucking metal.
This is your champion.
If it's just a loose a screw hole and stuff, right?
No,
You can
it has
easily
a-
drill a hole on it, right? And make a fitting for it.
Okay, here's a problem.
That's available.
The old one's busted. Okay, so the thing is like I'm still looking I'm still thinking of different ways to fix it. There's a lot of ways to do it. Getting a 3D printer is just one of the options. But yeah.
No, Vulcan. For the price of the 3D printer to do what you want it to do, you could buy yourself like a nice used BMW or a. That's not an option for your less than $1,000 car, okay?
Alright, quick, I'll give you the dimension 40.
Old father, give me sight.
40 mm. Either 43 or 42.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have like that rating. 43. 43 for the outer ring. The inner ring is about
Attention. First blood.
34 or 35. 35 mm for the inner ring. The distance of the screw is
The screw size doesn't matter, man. What you can do, right? If this was your part, for example, right? This was the screw hole and shit, and it doesn't fit the other one,
yeah, I get that, but the thing is like looking for the same
Right.
dimension.
you could easily like tap this part, right? And put new threads on this thing so that you can screw it in. Screw holes are like the least of your problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Let me. This is a shot in the dark, Vulcan. What does Does anyone on Reddit talked about building their own version of this part and having it work out just fine? I don't know. Shot in the dark. I mean,
Okay, so So basically, what they've been doing right now is that they take old carburetors from like old sports bike. It's basically like a four inline carburetor, and they basically fabricate a metal part that connects it towards. It's doable. You can DIY that shit. It's fine. It's not inside the engine. When you do things inside the engine, then you need a precise machine. Then you go to a machinist.
Mm-hmm.
I've done my research. Don't worry. I even asked mechanics. That's why like I'm pretty confident about this. It's just that
Nothing
I was just curious
terrifies
about.
me more than hearing a Zoomer say, "I've done my research." I'm gonna be honest.
No,
Like this
no,
ends
God.
with missing hands and fingers 90% of the time. You know, like
hold on.
I've done my
In
research.
my defense, I've been doing research for the past two, 3.
Oh, I know.
months because I can't sleep thinking about this car. I've read the service manual like 3-4 times.
Vulcan, but why?
I don't know. Okay, got ADHD. I get
Is
distracted
it
by
because you're
everything.
that type of person that if you want to fix something, you're just really into it until you fix it? That's the
Yes.
reason why? Okay, there you go.
And because I want to save money, so I do it myself. Plus, it's
None
more
of the
fun.
methods you have
Don't buy the
suggested are
machine.
money saving. Nothing you have suggested saves money.
No, you guys have misunderstand me. I did not want to buy the machine. I just want to.
No, Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Even renting the machine would cost more than just buying
I didn't
an
want to
aftermarket
rent the
part.
machine. I just want to ask a guy.
I'm
be
saying
like, "Can you
even
finish
buying
this for me?"
time to use the machine. One, they wouldn't let you.
Okay.
Two, would be more
Okay,
expensive.
okay. Right.
Okay.
This is the part that you need, right? Rubber
Yeah.
exterior, a little bit of like metal interior, right?
Yeah, that one.
Are you buying time close so that
For
the pods will be down
43 millimeter.
Right. So these parts,
to fewer
right,
tubes?
they're easily, accessible and shit anywhere, right? The locking mechanism,
Yeah.
to it, right?
The
Your problem
the
is the metal
body.
part, right?
The problem is the screw. Yes, exactly. I understand you can
The
fabricate that. You
screw,
can.
the screw is like the least of your worries, to be honest.
I mean, you can
Right.
cut
Yeah,
down
but
a
I'm
screw. You can get a smaller screw, right? Like this.
The only
solvable
problem with that
problems.
is that wait, what was I talking about again? The screw and the dimension of the entire thing has to be 40. It has to be 43 as a start.
Right. It's like other than the dimensions fitting it to the part, right? No other interior, miscastings and shit would be a problem, right?
These are miscasting.
Like for example, right? You have this carburetor part, right? Bam,
Yeah.
bam, right? Whatever.
We're doing
Like as long as this is like the same dimensions as this and this, right? It doesn't matter if there's like imperfection on the casting on the inside, right?
Yeah. Also,
Dude, cast it.
Yeah, exactly. This is like I was asking. DIY it. Cast it.
Do you have a kiln?
Oh, you mean like cast like from hot metal?
Yeah.
No, this is some like well-tooled metal parts.
Shit.
Well, like I mean, a metal is gonna be stronger than if you put the tube within the whole thing itself. From the like,
This is a very small part. To be honest with you, right? If the metal part of it, right, is just there for structure support, right? There's a couple of like, what do you call it? Like protective adhesive painting kind of looking motherfuckers out there that you could coat any type of like rubbery material on, right? That you could easily put this shit at the end to like fit the part.
Oh, good. He didn't hit that.
If you're really desperate for that and you want to try it out, go ahead.
Chick, are you okay?
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, I was trying to. What were you saying,
having
Chick?
flu?
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
No, I was asking a while ago because you've been looting for quite some time. Were you trying to wait for the other team to come down?
Oh, I don't have that.
That's what they always tell me when we see it. No, let's
But-
just loot from the hardest place.
But yeah, Kuya, all I had to do is like, cause the whole thing is like, the whole entire thing is like a joint up rubber. Right?
Yeah,
So the idea
basically
is
just
that
a joint.
yeah. So basically, like what I plan to do is like get a guy to do a thick metal platform, drill a hole that's the dimension I need, and then like a metal tube surrounding it, so that I can fit in like an aftermarket, universal 43mm rubber towards the carburetor. Simple. That's what I plan to do. You can wield it together, it even works.
Yeah, man, this metal casting is not hard if you have materials and shit. Oh, what in
I'll update you guys in the or
Because like basing on how this look, right?
Aw,
It's
okay.
just a tube, so that air just passed through it and shit, whatever.
Yeah, I mean the thing is the rubber
Just put some
part, you can
PVC
get a
pipe there. It'll be
universal one.
fine, right?
No, the PVC won't work because it's connected to the intake manifold, connected to the engine, which will go up
No,
to 200 degrees.
I know. I'm
that-
joking.
Unless if you're
Ghost
talking
is
about
just
like
messing around.
Yeah, I'm
Wonder.
just messing around.
Wait.
Obviously, do not put a PVC pipe in your engine.
No,
wait.
no.
I got an idea. What if it's like a heat resistant
No, heat-resistant PVC pipes can handle 200 degrees. Not to mention all of the vibration and shit from your engine.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that because like the rubber boot cause like after I fit all the thing in, the rubber boot is gonna be there, so that thing is gonna be absorbing all the vibration, and there's a mounting for the carburetor itself, so there isn't gonna be any problem with the vibration because the vibration can handle, and I fixed the engine. I know the vibration of the engine.
If you think that thing will handle all of the vibration from a car engine in like a week, I bet you it's not gonna last a week and shit.
No, because like you see the whole, how do you say this? It will most likely work because hopefully it works. I'll do it.
Try it, man. If no other option, right? I suggest metal casting. It's an easy part.
Then you put like a rubber tube in the middle of it.
No.
Like
Well,
make
you
the whole
can
thing
you
out
can
of metal.
technically do that. Oh no. You just need a very thin cast of metal. Right? Metal's just for like the structural support and shit, right? Like
Wait, hold on. Let me
make an accurate like claim cast of like what you need,
Introducing
right?
your
Or like
champion.
whatever, right? Make sure it's like on the dimensions that you want, right? Put that on a sand mold, you know, do this shit, right? Put a little air pocket in there, right? Bam, finished, done. Well, you're not gonna do it in like two split parts because this is circular, right? You might want to like do it in like one casting like this.
Yeah, I think you might be. You might want it in a single piece, right?
spell wheel, WIELD, right?
So if this was me, right? All of your like air hole pockets and stuff for your breathing rooms, right? Will be kind of
Here's
like
the
your
thing,
main cast, right? Will be like from here.
Okay, here's what I plan. Let's go with it. Okay, this is it.
Or try
Will you-
it small scale first, right?
That's the plan.
I don't get it.
We're inside the ring.
Okay, cause like the thing is you can just
Hi Sab, welcome back.
hi Sap.
I feel
Okay, I
concerned,
think-
Kuya. He might burn down his house.
Oh, it's not gonna be that far. But yes, Kuya, like you see that the thing on the
No,
left.
not that you're an arsonist. Just I mean, shit happens when you're fucking around with arts and crafts.
Fucking around with like 1,000 degrees melting metal and shit.
Like anything
yeah,
that
like,
goes
Kuya.
wrong is gonna go horribly wrong. I
But yeah,
guess is
Kuya,
what
look at it. Like the thing on the left, right? That's the plate, a thick metal plate with the two holes and then the main hole, right? That's where the adapter is gonna be. And then what I plan to do is I get a tube because I want it to have structural integrity. So I'm gonna like connect it so that it goes within like into like it goes through, and then I wield that, like I look for someone to wield it together so that it becomes secure, and then get like that universal metal tube thingy that you mentioned, you know, for the motorcycles, the aftermarket ones, that and then like lap it on top so that it can be connected to the carburetor. So it'll be just like new, just modified and better, because the old one had a vacuum loop, this one doesn't, and everyone's happy, I'm happy, you're happy, and we did it cheap. Amen.
Yay! Hey,
Fire.
And no fires.
no fires
And no
and
fires.
no $1,000. Good job.
The thing is, I dismantled the carburetor a bit, not the whole thing, and I kind of messed up the tubes, and I was like, which one does this one go again? I was like, fuck, this one should go to this one.
You
That's
see the problem, right? Kids nowadays have like amazing fucking cameras and shit that they can use before they dismantle stuff. They don't fucking
I
use
did!
it.
I took a picture and a video, it's just that, you know, just to be sure. But yeah, like, I needed to fabricate another part because, I want to put in an aftermarket motorcycle sports adapter, that filter. I want to modify another part.
Are you aware of the old adage that a little knowledge is a dangerous thing?
I'll consult and shit. Hold on, give me a sec. How do you exit?
So I like that character, it's like Yoda.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, don't worry about it, because I consult people before I do.
But
my mistake
no,
was cutting that thing in
but
half.
you understand why it is the expression that it is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I just be wary of that.
No, the thing is, you know, like nothing breaks my heart more than a car that is like, you know, poorly taken.
It's a fucking car, Vulcan! Okay? It has one job, to function and drive you to a location. That's all it has to do. It's not your car. It's not a special car. It's a car. It's four wheels or two wheels of the vehicle. It's not a job,
It was given
okay?
to me. It's given to me. It's my first car. It's a JDM. It's not the model I wanted, because the model I wanted has a hatchback. This is not a hatchback.
Wow, you sound like a whiny ass kid now.
I
and
know.
shit after you said that.
It makes of privilege, man. The privilege.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
No,
Hey,
Okay.
what do you mean privilege? I'm trying to fix my car for cheap.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
You have your own
He's
car
been
that you don't
talking
own.
about
You don't
this for
owe
like
money
an
on your
hour
car.
right
How
now.
nice, right?
Okay. You go. All right. Go.
I mean,
go
I
to
own my
VC,
car
go to
too, but
VC.
I had to
That's-
fucking
that's-
pay for it.
Okay, go
For
to
a car you
VC.
didn't pay for, yes.
Okay,
I'm
go-
very glad
wait,
that you're
hold on.
just here right now, because this has been going on for...
Hold on. Okay, go to VC. That's my car. Okay, the one that I'm gonna send, which is white in color, that's the one I wanted. It's the same model. It's just one's hatchback and one's not.
Why not?
Do you have
print
two cars now? Okay. Hold on.
It's doing?
Oh, these are two
They-
different cars. One should...
No,
one
they
should-
are the same. They are the same Honda
They
Civic.
They look the same.
No,
almost the same.
the first one is a Civic. The second one is a hatchback.
That's a
If I'm not
Civic. That's a Civic hatchback. Call it the EF9. The code number, chassis number is EF2. Both of them are
And initial
EF2.
D
but-
car. Yeah, initial
No,
D car.
no, that's not the initial key. That's not the
It's
initial
a tofu car. It's a tofu.
No,
It is the tofu
no,
car.
this is the tofu. This is the tofu car. That's not the tofu car. This is the tofu car. That's not the tofu car. This is
You
a
know what my
Kanjo
dream
car.
vehicle is?
Playing video is fine, relax.
This is my dream vehicle, and it's still available.
Introducing
Tractor?
your champion.
Just look at how beautiful that thing is. Like, look at this. Like,
What kind of
come on,
mileage
it's
does that get,
photo
Kuya?
of the car. The actual photo of the car. That's right.
My car. Okay.
Where's your car?
Hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on.
Okay.
Need to post it.
Bam! Stylish.
That's so cute.
Kuya, what kind of mileage does that car get?
Speed.
Uh,
Motor
60
pad.
max.
60? Wow, that's shit.
Right?
For
Taking it-
I'm just saying, for a thing that small, you know, like, shouldn't it be getting like 100 or something?
Well, it's an accessory piece for like the old Honda City.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's so
like,
cute.
it should still get way better mileage than that, right?
It was a gimmick that should have stayed on.
I don't know, it's cute, man. That's all that matters.
It is cute, but like, what?
And functionally, right? If you use it in like very small street corners and shit, you could get around pretty goddamn well with that.
There we go. That's my car.
We're already inside the next dream, my friend.
Wow.
Bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas.
Champions gone.
That's Kuya's dream
Guess they'll
car.
give the
I
Tiger
guess.
any
And if I took that thing on a freeway, I would die. There would be no question.
Yeah,
I would-
American freeway.
No, not all American freeways are that bad.
No,
My freeways are that bad.
This thing will work in the Philippines.
Yes.
That looks dangerous, and I'll remind you all, I've been in a Model T on the freeway. A fully restored Model T. That thing has
fuck is
all...
that?
When was that?
I don't like
My uncle
That's
restores
what my
cars.
grandma.
My uncle restores cars,
Close enough.
and he gave me a ride home from another uncle's house, and the interior of a Model T is like that of a coffin. That was the closest I could approximate it to. Wow. Oh, I'm fucking out of ammo. Oh shit.
Right.
That's a lot of grenades!
But trust me, fixing your own car, there's a certain joy.
500k?
I like the baguette.
There's a certain joy to my car working.
It does work. It does work. I just want it to work better. This is what it could be. This is what it could be. And that's true.
Oh, fuck.
So we even have anime titties for like this motorcycle.
I want this livery for my motorbike.
Kuya, that's not a motorcycle. That's a computer monitor on a computer tower on wheels.
Pretty much, right? That's the appeal of it. You got a tiny ass little mini scooter motorcycle looking motherfucker, right? And it works.
I'm just imagining Kuya driving up to his lady's place and like, "Hey babe, get on. We're going out for dinner."
No. You commute. This is for solo people.
Okay.
Oh no way, no place for Chick get behind. Chick's gonna be chasing.
No,
Chick's gonna be
we're-
chasing.
Walking.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
she's
be
cute. She just
gonna be
doesn't,
yelling
you
at
know.
We'll have two, one for each. You know.
Oh, that's cute.
She's cute. I mean, not very blessed in the chest department, but she wears it confidently, you know?
Not
Like, more power
blessed
to her.
chest compartment. Wait, which one are you talking about?
We're talking about the picture on the VC, Vulcan.
Oh, you're talking about Chick, and I was like,
Already inside the ring.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but we're looking at
wait, Chick. If it's not disrespectful, I ask, how big's your breast?
That's pretty disrespectful to ask, probably.
Okay, fine. I'll rephrase it.
No.
How-
Here's how,
how
Vulcan, here's how
generous-
you ask. Yo, Chick, how big are your booba?
no offense, no disrespect, yo. Like
No
that.
disrespect.
Hi, Vulcan.
What? So, I mean,
Why?
I mean, that's not something
Why?
you
Why
ask
are
a
you
woman,
even
generally.
related to the content.
I mean, like, it's not
Forget
like
it.
an unsolicited question. You're supposed, like, and also, Vulcan, you're not supposed to learn it by asking someone. You're supposed to learn it by feel, okay? That's one of the things you learn in life. I'm serious, what? Never asked a woman her cup size.
Learning.
I only know C, D, and F by feel, okay?
I'm learning. Okay.
Well, Kuya's gonna kill me if I get anywhere near that, so never mind. Guess we never know.
Nah, you're fine.
Out of
Hello.
respect
Hi,
for
Vicky.
everyone, I will
Hello.
refrain from the papayas. Hi, Vicky.
You asked that. Well, let me ask you this one. You asked
Yeah.
that question all the
Yeah,
time.
she can ask you, how big's your penis, Vulcan?
I don't 4.9. But yeah, I mean, I don't ask that question.
Millimeters or centimeters?
Answer it.
I answer it
I'm
in
just saying,
inches. I go by inches. Yeah.
Yes,
See, that's a complicated question because, like, what do you answer, flaccid or erect? Like, there's details to this question. It's a multi-part question.
No,
Okay,
like, if
fine.
someone's asking for size, it's when it's hard.
Okay,
Vicky,
so Vicky says it's always erect size. You don't say you're flaccid
Yeah,
size.
always,
Okay.
always.
Always.
Okay,
Oh,
to answer Chick
how
Chick's
many-
question,
how many
no, I do
times
not
do you
ask
think
people
we
about
have an
boobs. It's
erection
just,
and
it
a
was
ruler
related
within
to the-
reach,
to-
okay?
To the the
How
misunderstanding.
was it even related to the misunderstanding? If it's a misunderstanding, there shouldn't be any question about these, you know? Because what Ghost told us was all about
Alright,
the
alright.
picture. Okay?
Alright, I have a solution. I have a solution, okay? I have a solution.
The reason, no, hold
Okay.
on. The reason why I ask you if you ask that regularly is because I'm gonna ask you to stop asking to women, okay?
Okay.
It's probably very good advice, Vulcan.
Alright, I have two propositions, okay, to settle this. One, I'm gonna raise the white flag. In second, sorry, Chick. I'm
You're
disrespected. I promise I will not do it again.
Just, I mean,
I promise I will not do it irresponsibly again.
Your Kuya isn't really saying anything about this because he knows that I'm a good sport, but I'm just concerned of you doing it to other people, okay?
No, I don't do it that often.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, I know,
Okay.
but well,
I give up. You said he's not doing it that often.
you ever heard the old saying that first impressions are the most important?
Exactly.
And you're the dude that asked me earlier, right? Kuya, am I awkward to talk to him?
No, we have concluded. Yes, I do
Okay,
something.
but like
It's because of that shit.
Yeah,
just because asking it and then
no.
proving it, like what?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm traumatized enough to not ask anymore.
I'm gonna fill you
About
up.
movies.
So we were actually
Oh, you're
talking
filling me
about-
up. Okay.
Yeah. So we are talking about cars, and if you would actually check VC chat, there are like pictures of the motorcycles that we like, and also the cars that Vulcan was discussing over an hour already. So Ghost was like, "Oh, okay. The girl with the orange costume. He commented that he doesn't the woman
Doesn't
doesn't
have
really
boob
have on the boob department, but you know she's
No, wait a
fine."
minute. I said she wears it confidently, but she doesn't
There you
have
go.
very
She-
impressive
yeah,
booba. Hold on,
Yeah.
there's context, but yes.
Yeah. Just feel free to correct me. And then like
No, yeah, it's
afterwards, Ghost. No. Vulcan got confused. Like, wait, are you talking about Chick? I'm like, no, he's talking about the picture.
No, because like I mean, in my defense, like I was like, wait, are we allowed or can we ask about that? That's why I was like, if it's not disrespectful to ask, can I ask?
Yeah. So there was already a misunderstanding, and I cleared it out, and I said no. Ghost is talking about the picture, and then Vulcan said, Chick, I have a question. If it's not, if I'm not being disrespectful, what is the size of your? I'm like, huh?
Vicky, he knows that I'm here.
I'm dying on the inside. Vulcan, you're too old to be asking stupid questions.
And me and Ghost is just, messing around now with Vulcan, and I just wanted to make sure that it's not a regular question that he asked,
Yeah, no,
He's
that's
outside.
not a question. Yeah, that's a question you never ask.
Yeah.
Never.
I think
Like
my
ever.
answer was the correcter answer, but it requires additional context.
I wanna again apologize to Chick and Kuya. Sorry.
Well, I think the best way you can do the apology is not asking other people that question.
Yeah, I promise.
That's probably
Alright,
that'd probably be the most sincere apology.
You know, from now on, I'll never ask anyone
And
questions
believe
regarding
me,
the,
believe you me,
special
Vulcan,
parts
I am a
of it.
professional women offender here. Okay, I am very skilled at it. Okay, when they
But
teach
yeah, like-
sexism classes, I teach the class, but then I realize I'm supposed to teach them how not to do that. Okay. But no, I just.
But yeah, you know,
probably don't ask him that question. You know, especially like someone you don't know super closely to. I mean, like,
okay.
it's probably never a good move. If I'm being fully honest, it's probably never a good move. But like, even somebody you have a good rapport with, probably think 3 times before you ask it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like again, last time, I promise not to ask this ever again. No maybes, like a full on
No,
never.
not often. Good job.
Yes, like just full on never gonna ask this question again. And sorry, chick and queer.
You're a good boy. That's
Well,
you're
I've
fine.
never asked any of my partners what's your boob size.
Sorry.
Never asked them, really? I mean, once you've crossed like certain lines, it's like okay, you know, you can be a little, you be a little bit more
Yeah, but you
lax with the
don't ask.
rules. I mean,
You know, if you guys connected and shit, right? You just grab it.
yeah,
You know what the size is. You don't ask.
The only time is like if you're in a committed relationship and you want to buy them lingerie.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like
okay.
a committed relationship.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like okay, look, I kind of need this information, but
That's
Yeah, it's not some random person.
Vicky.
and gift cards exist for a reason to prevent awkward conversations at lingerie stores and stuff like that.
Well, that or you get the ones that are just like small, medium, large that like stretch.
And I mean, come on, if you've been with someone for a while, you've got at least a good idea of what you got an idea of what you're working with, right?
You don't ask. You don't ask.
Yeah.
But you've got an idea of what you're working with, right?
Well, the thing is, it's something kind of hard. You know, with like cup size or like around the size. Because just by looking, you might not know. Because like some people are like, just because they're wider here, like was it what is this? Waist? Oh, around here, they're wider than me, but have a smaller cup size. Their boobs are bigger than me. Just because.
But yeah, you don't normally talk about that.
Yeah, no, you know, it's like it's a
What's your boob size?
Yeah, I'm like, what's that? It's like, it's gonna be for a surprise
If
later,
let's say,
you know?
if let's say you've been dating each other for like, I don't know, maybe like half a year or some shit, right? You're like, hey, Valentine's is coming up. What's your cup size? That's fine, right? But like, you don't do it around friends and shit.
This is one of the moments I really want to smash my head on a concrete wall.
No, you're
Yeah, that's
fine.
not
I
good
needed
to ask
listen
around
to
other
her.
people, you're right, Kuya.
Even in our, you know, men time with my peeps and shit, right? Like if we talk about like our women and shit, right? It's not about breast size and shit.
Well, that's good.
You know, it's not even about like, oh, my wife's panties are like getting baconed and shit. It's not none of that. You know, like when we talk, right, within our peers
Hypothetical
and shit,
Kuya
right,
is a man of
mostly,
culture.
hey, we're having problems, right, with like this and that. What do you suggest I do with this kind of stuff, right? Like, but never about like underwear, garments, and shit like that.
Okay.
Okay, you get the point. Moving on, right?
Moving on, yeah.
I like motorcycles.
I like that girl on the motorcycle. She's cute.
But yeah, I mean, I gotta agree with Ghost right there. That's a very cute. Nah, I'm traumatized.
See,
right
does
now.
your car have like models and shit like that, enthusiasts
See?
and stuff that likes your car?
No.
Even though it's
The
old.
the hatchback one, yes, but the one. But you can argue that. There are a
Okay,
lot
do you
of
think
people
you
in
roll up on
America.
that girl with a hatchback? It's gonna be like, whoa, how cool.
But no,
no.
I mean, girls don't understand. Not every girl understands cars. Well, not every guy understands cars. Not everyone understands cars.
And this gets me back to my point that you don't understand cars necessarily.
Ooh, me?
It's gotta be careful with the parts.
But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, okay, I fucked up, so I can't say that.
Fucking shoot me.
Vicky, look at this thing. It's adorable.
What's this?
Oh, this is gonna be cute.
It's the reenactment of the final battle of my board game the other week.
Look at this.
Oh wow.
It's really cute, right? Like it.
Thank you.
I really like the young Yoda over there.
This too.
Yeah, that one. Do you even have an idea what's going on right now?
Extra supplies over here.
So Yoda?
Yeah, the one that Dove is drawing right now. The one in the middle.
Heavy ammo here. Pass me that shoot.
Vicky, I'm enjoying this too much.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying what you're doing. I'm trying to make Slav cat.
Calling in a
Slav
light
what?
package.
Russian cat.
Oh,
I'm trying
just
to find a good jacket so I can do the Adidas jacket.
just put one of these headgears and shit, right? And you should be good.
You wanna do the
No,
Adidas
it's
jacket?
better, it's better.
We're all inside the ring. Good. Extended heavy mag.
Shishiro Botan is one of my favorite VTubers, and she always wears an Adidas jacket. She single-handedly has built a large Russian fanbase just by wearing the signature outfit of Russian mobsters everywhere. An Adidas sweat jacket. Also,
I
she
have a
kicks
feeling they
ass at
purposely made
games.
it like that. Yeah, have you seen the there was a funny meme comparing Subaru and her when they did the headshot in Resident Evil. It was funny as fuck.
She's so good, it's
Zombie
ridiculous.
comes out. Zombie comes out. Boom, boom, headshot.
Look at this. Cat there looking
Keepers! Oh my god, adorable.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ghost, did you hear that like Botan before she became part of Hololive, she was actually
Hey, don't, no, Vulcan, stop, Vulcan, stop.
Huh? What?
No, you tell me nothing about Hololive members before they're in Hololive. Never. It's one of my few rules, man. You don't tell me any of that. No.
Okay.
No.
She was telling about it in
No.
stream. Okay.
No means no, Vulcan. You don't share that information. with me.
Okay.
If I want to go hear that, I'll hear her say it, okay? I will not hear it from you.
Alright.
Fucking Bearcat, I love it, Kuya.
Yeah, everybody.
Keeper!
Look at that.
He's got a He's got a ribbon.
The grumpy Keepers. Girl Keepers. Cutie.
I like the big
How's the
hammer
game,
cat
General?
there.
So yeah, that I think that's the one that I'm calling Yoda for a while now.
Yoda, he says.
You know what the cat with like the big fluffy tail reminds me of, like in front of the hammer guy? You ever read a comic Duneberry?
No, but
It was
I
like an
kind of
old-
based it loosely on Tales from Sonic.
Oh, okay. But
Oh,
there
yeah.
was
Bro,
an old
Bruce Lee
comic
Tales
called
from Sonic?
Yeah.
Everyone's waving. Everyone's so nice so far. Except for that one guy that starts shooting at me and chasing me with chainsaw.
I can't take the game because it just looks so cute.
How did you manage to find that perfect cigarette on him?
The cat?
Yeah.
I just found one. And then yeah, I like this hat. It's like
It has to have a red star on it.
a what?
A red star.
No, fuck you.
But yeah, I have the chain, and now I feel like I think
We
I
have no choice but to win.
Not trying to turn a communist.
Everything's gonna be great. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
Unless she is communist, then you can't be fun.
What? I'm American.
Exactly, you're communist.
No, I don't have the Trump merch.
Wait, Trump is not communist.
The people that follow him want him to be.
Definitely not.
I mean, they like the what's it called?
Jump master here. Good thing my buddies and I aren't afraid of heights.
You have only like 1 leader.
I'm the jump
Oh,
master.
dictatorship.
I'll cut us a path.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Here we go. Ready up.
They don't want freedom. They want a dictator.
And if join
Is that a peeking you me right now?
Careful. Hostile landed near me.
Bam, there goes
I
a
found it.
puzzle.
I'm a genius.
Or something like
Oh,
that.
that's really cute. That cat just like peeking out.
Yeah.
Staring at yourself.
What would it be holding? A holy hand grenade, yes.
Holy hand
A
grenade.
Molotov.
I don't know if they've figured out explosives yet. They might have.
I don't care. We're putting a holy hand grenade in here.
It's the orb.
That's what I wanted. I wanted the box.
Let's explore this way.
I need a storage box.
You buy something from eBay, guys.
How do you buy something from eBay? The easiest way is probably with PayPal.
Yeah, now we're talking.
No, not anymore.
Really? I know they don't own PayPal, but anymore, or they're not the same company, but
Fun fact. Try to buy a comic book from Amazon once when I was
Oh, don't
online.
bother.
Reloading.
It's a bugger.
I can cry.
General, I knew I was gonna ask you, how did you meet Priya in the game?
Oh, he went to my stream,
And we were going.
and we were going woof woof. Like, hello, General Dogs. Oh,
Exactly.
And that's how it began.
And that's how
And they
that.
became best. They became best friends.
Yeah, because I think me and Matthias were talking. We're like, wait, how did General meet them? Since like you don't do like you streamed, but you didn't do art.
You can. It actually stems from a certain other person.
Peanut.
Oh really?
Peanut.
Oh, Peanut.
I don't think I've met.
You've met him.
Peanut's
have
a
I?
very talented artist. He's been
That's my
improving.
house.
I can say that.
There's my house. There's my
is
tent.
that the giant tiger, Kuya?
Grumpy cat tiger.
The mountain tiger. I guess it'd be funnier if it was the mountain lion, but the mountain tiger I like.
Rejoice, Kuya! I found it.
What, the part?
Yep. But
Good,
like
great.
just the rubber boot. Then the rest I have to fix it myself. This thing.
Everything away then. The other stuff I can.
So that's the thing that's gonna be connected to the
Holy shit.
fabrica.
Look at this guy. This guy's already got this fucking.
I just hope I don't have to fight with that.
Wait, I
small
haven't
robot.
got the game
I'll just
yet.
keep
I
eating,
want to
it's
get it
fine.
when
Everyone's fine.
D-Live's payment comes in.
This is your champion.
Man, I need a
You know
chainsaw.
what I look like. Come find me.
Not that expensive. I mean, they're not cheap, but they're not that
I'm
expensive.
jump master. I'll pick the
Yeah,
Yeah, I
party
want to
spot.
ask a question about motorcycles.
I am the jump master.
There you go.
Let's just say that. Let's just say my funny. So let's say the my carburetor is about like the usual hole is 43 to 45. buying a 41 wouldn't fit. You better get a 45. But all about that, no.
You can, you know that retainer thingy, right?
The
That
screw?
has like a screw in here.
Okay.
That's flexible.
Okay. So 45.
And if your part
can-
is rubber, it could shrink down to like 1 inch or some shit.
So the 45 can go about like 42, 43 mm, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get 45. 2 pieces.
Ooh. Hey, trout.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord for internet, actually.
I have a
See,
lot of...
you got back into like what Ghost told you earlier. Just find a part that to buy.
Seriously,
okay.
buy your part.
I was confused for a moment.
Someone has tried to. My tires have tried to murder me before because I waited about a week too long to replace them. My tires tried to murder me.
Oh no.
Serious?
I don't trust cars. Yeah, no.
But, oh yeah, by the way, Ghost, fun fact, my tires are actually expired. And I told my dad, we should probably change the tires.
Replace your tires.
Yeah, a tire is about 5 years, right? 5 years for a tire, right? The tire is about 6 to 7 years old, and I told my dad, we should probably change that tire.
It depends on the quality of the tire, really.
No, it's made in Thailand.
Doesn't matter.
No, it's Thailand. True. There's a lot of people saying that tires from China, even the good ones, are very hard to get out.
Enemy down.
Good tires in China are extremely expensive.
Oh, sweet. That
So
goes
yeah,
and there's a lot of fakes.
So my dad would rather save money than secure the safety of his son when he borrowed the car to me because the seatbelt.
I mean, it sounded to me like the son was ungrateful for the car. I mean, your dad could have given you no car at all. I mean, you could have just said you're gonna walk places and buy your own car. I mean, potentially he had that choice as well.
Ah, dude, there's a lot of rare
Fuck.
fish up here. I like
Get me I'm in checkmate.
I mean,
I surrender my king.
I don't know. Just some perspective, you know. I had to replace my first car.
Rings nearby.
And I had to pay for the whole thing myself. Oh, except for a small amount from the insurance, but whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you have a point.
Mickey, I love this picture.
The one you're drawing?
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
But
It's
yeah,
a
I'm
breath
just
of fresh air from like anime series. and
You
shit.
prick.
All right, Kuya. After that, it's a Dakimakura. All right.
Fuck.
Seconds left on the clock. The ring's close. Champion out.
Let's put like a derpy ass looking cat in here.
Let's go this way.
Don't worry, Kuya. I'm not that cruel.
Dun, dun,
Although it is
dun.
a Monday though, so I don't know. We'll see.
Seconds.
oh fuck! I just realized it's a Monday.
I know.
Oh, I hate Mondays.
Derpy cat.
Sad cat.
Wake up, rings moving.
I still can't get over how cool that freaking logo is, Kuya. It's so perfect.
Oh, the Final Fantasy one? I don't know.
It's so perfect.
We just stared at Rinoa and Squall.
Yeah, it's just like, how do we... Because I was like... Because the 10 one would have worked as well, but it's a bit... I don't know, it's a bit wider and, you know, there's a bit more to it, you know? But it's just like, wait a minute. They're just hugging in it. It's perfect.
I've seen this cat before. I'm just trying to remember.
Shield battery here.
It looks like me.
Wow. Oh, wow.
What a cunt.
I like it. Jesus Christ, dude.
I got robbed then.
I mean, if you're lost for, like, ideas on more cats, Kuya, you can add, like, an eye patch or something.
Oh yeah, sure, why not? Right? It's easy.
Throwing our stuff.
You can always
Throwing our
just
stuff.
do that.
Oh wait, I'm on the internet.
There you go. Fuck.
Wow. Game more cuter.
Right, with a fish on it.
There you go.
I got everything under control.
No.
Look at that shit. It's cool. Hey, Fuji.
Yeah, sending out a decoy.
Wanted to see your drawing.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Son of a bitch killed me, and I don't have enough money for fucking.
Are you not playing the game?
How do you
anymore,
know?
General?
I am.
All I can see is your YouTube right now, or like your browser.
And bam goes the boozle.
Well, you missed,
Oh, yeah.
you missed where I got shot, so.
Right here. Did you get the map or no?
Fired. And they're hitting me.
Oh, it's that bastard. He stole shit from me.
Shoot him!
Stolen
This
everything.
is the
It's like Animal Crossing.
there you go.
Exactly. But you get to shoot stuff.
No,
And
the
kill
guy
people.
that killed me. came
Wait,
to
is
the
it Happy
trader and
Tree
he got
Friends
shot.
Crossing, Kuya?
Yeah, pretty
Happy
much.
Tree Friends Crossing.
That's right. I was alive in the early 2000s.
Nya, 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 nya.
Oh no.
This can be deceiving. Happy Tree
Hap-
Friends.
Heavy Tree Friends was my hero.
Hello. General says hello.
Hello.
Are you trying to be friendly right now? Oh, gosh.
Wait, I'm confused. Who's killing who?
The, I'm watching General right now play the Long Winter game.
Wait, so General, if I play that game, I can join your server, right?
Not my server.
Cameron,
Okay, fine, the
honest,
server
I
you're
am
in,
afraid.
right?
I'm really afraid. Just kidding. Nothing scares me.
Yeah?
And I can kill you?
Yeah?
Cool.
I am ready. I hope you are too.
That's on my next wish list.
I am with you.
Another
And you
angry
are
cat
with me.
I see.
And today,
That bastard
we
fucking
fight.
killed me and he was gonna sell my shit. And it's like,
Introducing your champion.
Really does look like Animal Crossing. It's like a bootleg version.
Cute.
But better,
But you can,
because you can
but
shoot.
you can,
let me
yeah, you
sell
can
my
kill
shit
each other.
before I get pummeled again.
The one time the bootleg's better than the original.
Do I have enough
Oh,
money
so
for a
cute.
chainsaw? No, I don't.
You're really obsessed with that chainsaw.
Yeah, he's been telling us.
Do you have
he
enough
wanted to get
chainsaw for money? I feel like if you get a chainsaw, getting money's not an issue. Because you just go to people like, give me your money. Why? Or I'll kill you with this chainsaw.
Ooh, nice.
I mean, it seems like a convincing argument.
I think that's just like Texas
I have a
Chainsaw
shotgun.
Massacre.
Waiting to happen, yeah.
Yeah, but the guy is talking, you know.
Oh fuck.
Oh, getting shot.
Got my boozles at the ready.
Other one is hiding.
Round one.
Okay.
Beginning ring countdown.
Try and get through here without dying. Oh, I've got a workbench too. Wow, that's nice for a beat. Can I get past here without being shot?
No.
Someone should make this a zombie survival game or a mod for it.
Oh, someone got the party
If I go
started.
into certain areas, they might decide to shoot me. So I gotta be careful. Oh, I have no. The gun has no ammunition.
I'd say they're about even, right? Dude, I want to give the eye patch cat a pirate hat to somebody.
I mean, I don't see that being an issue.
I wonder if that bastard's camping near my door.
Who's to say there aren't cat pirates?
Well, they're fighting land-based battle.
True. Well, you don't know. The keep could be in a port city.
True.
I had to go around looking for.
Nice. Urban camouflage.
Urban camouflage. In the forest.
Inconspicuous. I can't take it seriously when I see a shotgun in Animal Crossing.
Ammo. I can make that healthy house now. All because someone decided to give me free shit. Well, that wasn't bad. Fucking being robbed, I guess. Now, let's see how I get this shotgun to work. How do you reload? How to play? Tell me how to use the gun. Thanks.
R?
Aim. Pick up loot.
Press R?
That's what I tried.
Didn't work. Fuck it, I don't know.
Oh. Okay. I've got 20.
What's going on, Dark? How you doing, man? Playing some Apex. Almost done for the night. How are you?
Dude, I like it. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. The background, the castle in the background frames it really well.
Yeah, right? It's a good contrast to like the siege thingy at the back.
Right, which flowers are worth
I wasn't really thinking of having like the marquee riding the tiger, but I like it.
Well, he could be colored different, right?
Oh yeah. No, good. I was thinking having like a big tiger dude, you know, like just like with a big broadsword or something.
We'll get along beautifully.
That's kind of like
Just don't touch my
weapon
things.
for the other dude as well.
Well, I was thinking like the Komodo was like a traditional big mount, you know, but the tiger would be like a big dude.
Okay.
Today will be one of those experiences you'll
Sorry if I didn't communicate that well.
I remember that.
That's all good.
Kind of like have him as like be a big champion, you know. I still like the big cat there,
This is your champion.
but
My squad must be very proud.
This is the best girl.
Get ready for a world of hurt.
poor Tails. He's just there like, how did I get
The
here?
fuck am I here for?
Tails is just there, and little axe dude's just like, you're going down, buddy.
It's like, I have a stabby thing. I don't know how to use it. Fuck.
Which end is the sharp end? But I do like that it's the marquee on top of the big cat there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I have 14 bullets. That should be enough to kill myself with if things get bad.
Money, money, money.
I bet we'll find something good here. Jump drive in position.
Wow, yeah, that bastard who shot me got a fucking workbench and it's worth 5,000 coins.
You know what to do. Loot it.
No, I used it.
Use it then loot it.
What if you just made friends with these other people?
I tried that.
Someone's gotta have your back.
They did not accept your friend request was denied.
Denied.
need a new fishing rod because I lost my last one. Bastard stole my fishing rod in my face. And he came to sell it, and then he got pummeled by security. Says the bastard, right?
Mama's got a brand new bag.
Oh, I gotta complete collections.
Attention.
What did I get for the feather?
Champion has been eliminated.
Oh.
Remember who hooked you up? I've got your back.
I'll take the money.
Champion out.
Let's get the fishing rod.
Extended sniper mag here. Level 4. Activating jump drive. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Opening a hold. Don't. It'll blow up. Hey, someone's got to take out that new kill leader. They're too. 1 minute until close. Rings nearby.
So is this like a secure space that you're not allowed to kill people with?
Security here. They could probably try and get me here, but I can run up there. Perch.
We have 45 seconds.
Is it your safe space you're at?
Don't leave anything good behind. We'll find something good here.
No one can hurt you in your safe space?
They can't say nasty things to me, alright?
Don't worry, they'll find a way.
I don't know.
I have faith in them. They will find a way.
What is this, fucking Jurassic Park?
Well, you know what they say, ghosts always trust the trolls in the internet to figure out a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
They even jailbreak like the unjailbreakable consoles.
I mean,
give it a
again,
few more years. PS5.
The funniest part about the PlayStation 3 jailbreak was that it was like, if they had literally just went and did one more step, with the PlayStation's encryption, it would have been years before they cracked it. But there was supposed to be like a certain part. There was supposed to be like a code that was supposed to be randomly generated, but they were lazy and they just used the same one over and over for every system. So basically, they could easily devise a jailbreak that would work on any system, because like one of their key encryption things for the system was supposed to be randomly generated, but it wasn't.
Because they were lazy to fill up that part.
Yeah, so basically, once they got a dev unit, all they had to do was find this, and like they could run whatever code they wanted on it. So I was like, oh shit, that's all we have to do, really? What if they had just done that?
Eyes up, crafting.
I'm not a big computer knowledgeable guy, but like I mean that sounds.
It was hilarious because it was like, oh man, we've got this cell processor. It's built off this unusual architecture, everything. It's gonna take forever for these hackers to get to it. And this is like, did you guys remember to actually put on the encryption? Wait, what?
That's how you use the fire. Right. Ooh, I cooking fishy, yay.
But yeah, what about like the newer PS4s and PS5?
I don't know the jailbreak for the PS4.
Yeah, PS4's been out for a long time.
PS5.
So the meta, yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think the PS5's
So the
hacked
meta
yet.
is like, so the meta is basically like, oh, we release a console for about 3 to 5 years. Make sure that it's not jailbreakable within 3 or 5 years. Is it?
Not really. Most people that jailbreak shit, right, would get it like on a working state after like a year.
Damn. But yeah, from what I heard, the people who jailbreak PS3 which got arrested.
So
They should have done it in China.
I'm watching that spot.
even if they get arrested, man, everybody on the modding community like knows it all.
But I mean, like at the end of the day, like they're not gonna be able to hit them with huge charges. I mean, it's their property, you know, and like, yeah, they technically, you know, like, and depending on the country, they violated certain laws. But I think it was specific to Japan, I think, because Japan used to have laws where like you weren't allowed to modify your own devices, but like most places in the world, like
anywhere else, right, you're fine.
Checking out what's over there.
Damn.
If I need you, you'll know.
So you can't modify your computer in Japan.
No, you can now. They changed that. They did change that, but for a while, like you couldn't. So you were prohibited from like doing certain modifications. Or actually, any modification to some devices.
Well, I think they made it clear now that you can't pirate them. So basically, that's
I'm
a
gonna
future
bloody
movie.
put a turret right beside my bloody.
There's still a good pirate scene in Japan.
Oh yeah.
But they really don't fuck around when it comes to pirating in Japan.
Yes, they do.
It's like a mafia network. You know?
No, I don't think so.
No. The thing is, you've never been there. Me, I've seen. Ghost has seen.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I guess that was the last one.
Like you know, like back in the day, we had like bootleg CDs for PS1s and PS2s in here. The same shit in here. You wanna get legit ones, sure, right? But like, there's places to go to.
Oh, by the way, I want to thank General. General told me not. He told me not to take religion too seriously. Now I'm living the life.
What?
He told me not to take.
Vicky, what happened? I can't see the cigarettes. No.
What ink?
He told me not to follow it too seriously until like every single thing.
She got bamboozled.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Let me save this, right? Because I love
Give him my shield to recharge.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
Man, I kind of wish that I like record the time lapse like this thing.
Ah.
Oh well.
Lessons learned.
Getting shot at.
Voice record.
I mean, can't you like reverse work your way to a time lapse though?
Recharging shields.
No, I mean technically yeah, but like
not easily.
we have this feature called time lapse in here, right?
Oh, man,
Which would do it without any extra work.
He had one job.
Oh shit. No.
Well, it's not just one job, because you guys, I don't know. But like this one was pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen this guys.
Give him my shield to recharge. Go bamboozle.
Give my shield a recharge.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Ay ay ay.
What?
Give my shield a recharge.
No, I'm looking at all these just trying to look for the one I want. Pretty confusing.
How much is the axe? How much can I sell the axe? What's the axe worth?
How much money do you get when those things are expensive as shit, yeah.
But
There's people there, can you kill them?
not in this area, I can't. The thing is, a lot of people just kill everyone. It's like, yeah, just stay out of the way, wait for them to kill them, get.
I mean, sounds like a safe plan, yeah.
You can't come in here with guns pointed in you. Uh-oh.
You can't have guns pointed at and then 5 minutes later, uh-oh.
No, I'm saying uh-oh because I
fell in the water.
Safety's off.
There's a guy with a
Enemy
gun.
landed on me.
Ah, fucking monkey.
Hostile landed near me.
What?
What? Not you? So many monkeys in the world.
I'm the only monkey here.
Most people can be quite civilized.
But I never say kuya. I like how like General's like, oh my life is threatened, I'm a fish.
Fish.
Look at this.
I'm in danger. Fish.
Fish them, man. Fish them. Can't touch
Yeah,
them.
I know. You can touch this. Dun, 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 dun.
Need a better fishing rod. To be honest, I've done quite well because I've found a lot of good stuff like the workbench. And axe. Another thing I've saved a lot. Cookbook. I think I've got a making book as well, but I can't remember. I got a battery. Lots of freebies that I've done. The bastard.
My brain, my mind tired. Yes.
I'm sorry you didn't time lapse this, Kuya.
Yeah, would have been cool.
Would have
They
been
could
very
have gotten
cool.
some money from.
Oh no. I don't do social media.
But Kuya, the TikTok.
But Kuya, no, Kuya, you don't. If you want to actually make money off that, you gotta start just posting them to TikTok.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't even
heard.
access TikTok.
Sorry?
A lot of my yo-yo friends and shit, right, was like, hey, we're not on YouTube, we're in TikTok. Why? There's more money there. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
Kuya be like.
I get it. I mean, like when I visit my mom, like she can watch TikTok for like an hour straight. You know, my mom's not.
My brother's best friend, right? Whenever he goes here, he's like, oh yeah, look at this chick from TikTok. Like, dude, what the fuck? This is just like butt shaking women and shit.
They're
Yeah,
everywhere.
It's kind of weird though, because like
They're
everyone's on TikTok
everywhere.
for
Just
me.
go outside, touch grass, buddy.
Never understood that term.
What? The touch grass? It's the Elden Ring reference.
No, that Elden Ring is that didn't start with
Oh, I
that.
see. Dark Soul people.
It means to go outside.
Oh.
I mean,
It's supposed to be a negative thing.
touch grass usually in Chinese would say like, oh, touch wood, something like that, right?
Touch wood, touch my table. It's wood.
You do that.
Yeah. You do.
Knock on
They
wood.
actually like knock on wood. They actually knock or touch on wood. But for us, we touch. I don't know about general, but we touch. My family touch.
Touch wood?
I polish wood.
Like it's the same thing as like not to jinx
Not
it.
in public,
Yeah,
General.
Oh yeah, right. Like, but you know.
Yeah.
Different. Knock on wood is different than touch grass.
Yeah.
Very
Touch
different.
grass is literally like, hey, go outside and like stay off of your PC or something.
Yeah,
Knock on
touch
wood
grass,
is like, hope nothing goes
finally
wrong,
get,
right?
Yeah.
touch grass like finally
About
get to
one more fish
nature,
and I
right?
can sell more money. Money.
Return to nature. Return to monkey. Return to Kuya.
There we go.
Return to Kuya, don't sleep and draw.
Return to Kuya. Don't sleep and draw. What is artist rights? That doesn't exist.
Hmm?
Artist rights is a meme. It's a myth.
I've lately seen this like a lot, right? You have those four panels. First panel is like a dude reading a book that says learn how to draw, right?
Oh my
Okay.
god, they're so expensive.
Second panel is like a book open, right? It says you just draw. Third panel is just them like
Oh wow, that's
having
not
a
bad in
shit
price
face.
or not.
Fourth panel is
Oh,
just
the
them
amount of
drawing.
fucking people fishing it. Overfishing. Depreciation.
But yeah, I forgot what to say, but it's okay.
Atoko.
Kuya, how's my Slav cat?
Let me check.
Did you say Slav cat?
Yeah.
Russian cat, yeah.
Yo!
Say that? They're your enemy.
Yo! I like it. Jesus Christ, that's cool.
Adidas.
I'd say a little more prominent smoke, right? From the cigarette. Like
Yeah, it's not showing up. It shows up more on this, but yeah, it kind of feels away in
Kuma. Look at VC. I love it.
Oh my gosh, it's Kuma.
Ah, yeah. That's awesome.
Come on, look at my screen. Tell me how my Slav cat is.
What? We're doing the...
Yo.
Okay, I'm
Come on,
gonna
look
go
at my
grab
screen.
some food.
Nice, you put the hat on.
Bye, Kuya.
Yeah,
My
look,
favorite
and
part
the
is the cigarette.
sleeves.
Yeah. That looks great.
So cool, isn't it, Kua?
Hey, Ghost.
How's it
Hello,
going, Kua?
everybody.
I actually have to
Okay,
step out for a sec because I have to go say goodbye, but I'll be right back. All right, everyone. Tonight will be more Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. We'll be continuing our adventures through the Wonderlands after Butt Stallion was viciously murdered by Will Arnett's Dragon Lord. So, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Oh, I mean, I guess tonight. Fuck, it's tonight. I'll see y'all later tonight. So, everyone have a good one. Leave some wise words and get out of here. Whenever my VLC decides it is time to load. Ah, of course it is. All right, let me go raid some. Let's see if anyone's available to raid. Sure, we'll go raid Captain Camilla. She seems nice enough. One moment. Okay, there we go. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Mina! Good kid should go to sleep now. Good night, motherfucker!